Hello, Ray. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you, Sandy?
I'm doing good.
Today? Tonight? What? We don't even know. We don't know anymore.
Don't know. So, question, while we wait for people to show up, forget to get the notification, do you want me I have like a couple of your songs. Do you want me to play a couple?
Yeah, I mean, I got them all on the side, too. Oh, yeah. I put them all in for you. You want me to play?
You did.
Yeah, play a few songs?
Yeah, play a couple songs.
It's weird, yeah.
I've heard somebody else tell a story about it.
I got the chorus down. It's the Mandela effect. We're shifting again. It's the Mandela effect. Everything's different again. You know? So, yeah, ready? I started looking at the Mandela effect. It blew my mind. The shit wasn't correct. Trying to figure out just how it connects and what the fuck I was gonna do next. It's the Mandela effect. We're shifting again. The Monopoly man. Monocle is missing again. I think they even got to the Michelin man. In the Statue of Liberty, it keeps switching the hand.
Did you know your reality is being put to the test? The Panama Canal no longer runs east to west. Things you are sure happen never did in this reality. The crunchy cereal with the captain now has the apostrophe. I started noticing changes in like 2014. It was JFK, the sixth seater that seemed so obscene. Many people will try and call me a loon, but hold up, wait, they even changed the spelling of Looney Tunes.
Okay. I used to eat a Chick-fil-A every day before they added the K.
So what's causing this? Many want to know. Well, I don't think it's CERN. It's just a magic show. Satanists doing rituals while scamming mad dough. Sounds familiar, like liars that always show us the globe. NASA, NIST, CERN, and more. We really need to show these corrupt agencies the door. I don't think this phenomenon is caused by man. I think it's a great awakening. It may be God trying to contact us the best way he can. For me, Flat Earth, Mandela, and our dreams are all connected. Looking to pull some people in that I can intersect with.
The bridge! Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. So I didn't screw you over. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Can you guys hear that? Sing it, bitch!
Give it, give it, give it your soul. Give it, give it, give it your soul.
Basic, we living in the Matrix. NASA fakes it. Test the rap, I aced it. Spaceships don't take space trips. It's ridiculous and dangerous to our minds. Watching the Challenger explode at 8-6. In school eating Lay's chips. As my day shifts, I'll take the nights. She said she likes it like this. I got words to play with. Read about it on page 6. I ain't been the same since I saw the earth is a flat disc. Now I get blackballed and blacklists. Fantastic, you globies flatulent. Your wife looks African and masculine. I knew it was a matrix since the Ford logo changes. Earth is flat like old soda pop. The moon is not a floating rock. Control the block, don't blow the spot. That was a warning shot. Sing it, bitch.
Give it, give it, give it your soul. Give it, give it, give it your soul. Give it, give it, give it your soul.
Give it, give it your soul. Give it, give it your soul. Say, there's so much much trouble in the world today. When you see the simulation, everything's okay. You can call me Rasta or even Andre, cooking up the pasta with no delay. Portland, Oregon is the place where I play. Give it your soul. Give it, give it, give it. Today, I said, now Dr. Hawthorne, yeah, well that's my name. Head of the nut house, yeah, they think I'm playing a game. Sovereign, yeah, my soul's intact when the music hits. Give it, give it, give it, my soul. I got to give it, give it, give it 100%, you know. So whoa 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 whoa, oh, bum bum, la la la. Give it, my soul, yeah. Give it, give it, give it. Whoa. I'm like Neo in this Matrix. Fuck all this fake shit, I can't stand it no more. I'm opening up the door to the simulation, cause the wicked them a facing. Coming back now with the big Rasta nation. Portland, Oregon, the place where I play. Yeah, we living it up now with no delay. I plant ganja trees since the day I was born. Swinging from them, yeah, ring the alarm.
Give it, give it, give it, your soul. Give it, give it, give it, your soul. Give it, give it, give it, your soul. Give it, give it, give it, your soul.
Cause you can't stop me no matter how hard you try. Go ahead and call the cops, they probably smoke it too. I will give it to them, take a big puff, blow it in the sky, yeah, you know it's enough. We're gonna do it, pursue it every day and night. Late night live, yeah, we're gonna get it right. Keep it so true, yeah, just for you. All of these things, hip-hop, what we pursue, we trouble in the world today. When you see the simulation, everything is okay. You can call me Rasta, even Andre, cooking up the pasta with no delay. Portland, Oregon is the place where I play. Even when it's raining, I go out and say, hey, we got rivers, breeze, and trees. Everything now when you know I'm in need, I just get the weed.
Okay, we're back. All right.
Yes, we are.
We are here. All right. So you want to give him a shout out? Let's give him a shout out. Who do we got here?
Yeah. Would you mind doing it? Because I have to mute for 1 second.
Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures. Sandy Diva Mandela Effects. Dragon Sage. What's up? How's it hanging? Shriveled and a little to the left. Jackie McCarran. How you doing? Scott Level Realm. Who else we got? Oh, I'm looking. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Mr. Super Sidewinder.
I was going to say, did you say Mr. Super?
Morgan's here. Morgan, I seen him. Oh, Dave the Demo. Mustard Seed of Faith. This person, Jason
Arduengo.
All right. Arduengo. Isabella. Let's see. Who else we got?
Dragon Sage.
All right. Well, that's cool. 12 people. We can do this. Great job.
Yes, we can. We can get started because the first one, I don't know if anyone's going to know. I know if Chris McGee were here, he would know it, but I don't know about you guys. We'll see.
Okay. So should I show the first one? Just start off? We'll just go? All right.
Just start with the one that you don't know. Yep. Okay, Ray.
Yeah, am I sharing?
You are sharing. So one of the most famous books about alien encounters as communion. It was also turned into a film starring Christopher Walken in 1989. Mm-hmm.
I never seen it.
I know. It's okay. I only saw it once, to be honest with you. But it's still wrong in it. We can go to the next one.
Yeah, I didn't get hit by the hurricane. Actually, it was like it went around me. Look at that. It glitched out on me. You see how there's no arrow there? It flickered. It flickered.
That's flicker.
That's why they call it flicker. Flicker, that's what
Flickers in and out.
Yeah, flicker. That's why they call you flicker, because you got to get your shit together. All right, let's do it. I got it. Boom. Oh, it ain't showing. There it goes. You know what's cool? On Restream, you don't have to do that extra step there where you have to click on the put it up. It just comes up for you.
That's not always a good thing, actually, though.
No, you're right.
Sometimes you want to get it prepared before you show everybody the whole folder, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. All right, so this may just be me, and this isn't the only thing we're talking about. And half the internet remembering his last name wrong. But I have to ask, what is the author's last name? Do you know it? It's Whitley, and it begins with an S. Does anyone know it? If you don't know it, just say I don't know, so we can move on.
Whitney Houston.
No,
Houston.
Whitley with an L.
I know.
Whitney Houston. Whitley Houston. Houston, because it begins with an S. Let's see.
Morgan,
Schreiber.
Morgan knows?
Morgan remembers what I remember.
Morgan remembers.
That's
Ding,
what I
ding, ding.
remember. Thank you, Morgan.
Morgan, step right up here. You get 100 points in the Mandela effect game. Give yourself a pat on the back and toot your own horn. Make sure you have a good day today. Thank you.
Yes, Schreiber is what I remember. We can go on because I don't think, because Dave says Smith. It's Stryber with a T. I don't remember that. I remember Schreiber.
I'm taking Whitney Houston and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, but it's not. It's Stryber, and that's wrong. I don't remember a T. I don't.
Whitley Houston. It was Whitley. It was always Whitley Houston in my past.
Dragon Sage now remembers Stryber. Oh, I just took it off. Sorry.
Right. Well, that's what happens when two of us are trying to control it.
I know.
You're almost there. You're almost there, Sandy. You're already controlling the comments. You see that?
I always control I'll do the comments.
I know. Now we got to get you. Listen, if we get you screen sharing one thing, we're gonna break the ice. We're gonna break the ice. We gotta get it done. Even if you screen share for 5 seconds on one stream, then 10 seconds on the next stream, and then 20 seconds on the next one. Before you know it, you'll be streaming for a half hour, sharing, and then it's not so bad. It's not so hard. Oh God.
It is when you can't hear. Again, they don't sync up. There's a
all
delay.
right. Well, now that you're bringing that up, here's the problem, guys. Sandy needs earbuds, but more importantly, she has a electricity bill. Okay, her lights are gonna get shut off. She was just telling me backstage. All right, and it's basically like she needs her electricity to stream. Like that's what she uses to stream. So if anybody wants to help her out, there's
wait, I have to say something.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, we would be okay if they would postpone it until Thursday, but they can't. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is the shut-off date. They can't. They extended it 10 days to Tuesday, and the problem is, we owe like over $2,000. Our entire apartment is just electric. There's no gas. There's no oil. It's just electric. Everything's electric. So that's why the bill is so high. Because we couldn't afford to pay it while we were dealing with the whole everything else. We were paying the monthly payment, but Joey got kicked off of the programs because now he makes more money.
Well,
but there is a program he can go on, but we have to put down a 25% deposit, like 25% of it, and we have most of it. We're just a little short of the rest of it. And if we can't raise it, that's fine. We'll try to use what we have, but I don't know if that's enough because they said we have to have a certain amount.
I don't want to see your lights get shut off, but I would like to see you get a pair of headphones too, because we need
That
you.
is the least
Nancy,
concern,
Nancy,
though.
we need a pair of headphones for Sandy to screen share.
You sound like Brian. Brian, we're like facing eviction, and Brian MacFarlane was like, well, she needs to get a car, and I'm like, or a computer, and I'm like, that stuff is not important.
But you do have a computer now.
Where you live, that's important.
You do have
a roof
computer
over your head.
Yeah, but what's easier to come up with? $15 or $20 for a pair of headphones, or $100 or $200 for electricity? You really need the headphones more.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: if I
And
got
it would-
$10 or
it would be
$15,
like
it wouldn't go towards that. I would give it towards the money, so
No,
that we have as much money
this
as
is what I
possible
want.
for the
This is
electric.
this is what I want someone to do. I want someone to go on Amazon and order you the headphones and get them shipped to your house. Pay for them straight up. There you go. There's your headphones. Then donate to you to help you for your all the money you get on donations. Use that. But I want the headphones to be like a separate thing. I want someone that wants Sandy to screen share herself. Someone who's sick and tired of screen sharing for Sandy to mail her some headphones. Please. Nancy, fit it into the budget. Nancy, talk to Suzanne about getting Sandy some headphones. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you know how like if you pay the minimum, I had to answer Jackie. She says, "Holy crap, 2,000." So we were on a plan for poor people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like paying your credit card the minimum payment. Let's say you have a $2,000 credit card bill, right?
Yeah.
And you pay $20 a month. It never goes down. That's what's been happening. So we can finally start cutting it down, but we're at that, like that boiling point where they're like, that's it. Because they dropped us off that plan. That messed everything up.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you're making more money now. You should be instantly better. No, that's not how that works. It doesn't work that way.
What do you mean?
The government.
No,
The government thinks that you're making more money now, so now you have all the money in the world to pay it off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's actually more money, more problems. Just like the song,
yeah, it takes a little bit to catch up, and we would have if we were able to make payments, but they're not letting us until we're back. We have to get on the CAP program.
My deal sucks too. You know why, Sandy? So I do get the help on my electricity, right? But in Florida, because it's a red state, they don't give you as much up north in the blue states. And what happens with me is like I have to pay for central AC, right? So because you have to. In Florida, you need central AC. Everyone has it. You can't go without it. Like your place will be an oven every day. You'll die. You will die. You will actually Right?
It's 64 here, and I need the air conditioner and a fan on me.
Yeah. So you understand.
I would die. Yeah.
You would die in Florida. So you would have.
I wouldn't go to. I can't. I
You would want to.
Florida.
Well, no. If you lived in a nice place with a central AC and you kept it down at like 60 degrees at all times, you would probably be fine. Or 50. What temperature would you need at all times? You think in your house? Think about it in your head. What's hot for you? What's
71.
So like comfortable. To be comfortable, you would need it to be like 65.
No, I usually keep it between like 68 and 69.
Dude, it's always 78 degrees in my house.
I would die.
If I lower it any cooler than that, it gets way too expensive. My electricity bills are like $300, $400, $500, $600 a month.
But again, mine's because of a medical condition.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is like I get some help from the they help because I'm and but the thing is, it runs out, and now it's like 4 months of just friggin' torture. So so that's what happens. They don't give you enough to cover the whole year. But up north, if you get that extra help, like what you're talking about, what he's saying, they'll pay your shit every month. It'll be like you'll pay.
No, they're not paying anything.
They're pay like 20 or 30
They're putting
bucks
us
a
on
month.
a payment plan. That's all.
Oh, you're not getting like extra help?
No.
For disability?
We lost the help. We had help. We lost it.
Oh, that's terrible. I thought you said you were going to get it back. No, you're not.
No. There's two programs. There's LIHEAP, and then there's the CAP program. We lost LIHEAP.
LHEAP. Yeah.
LIHEAP.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, basically the same thing as what they got here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we lost.
Yeah, that's the one that helps you.
Yes.
But, what can you do?
Oh, Dragon Sage, you're awesome. Thank you.
All right. What happened? You got a donation?
No, I just invited all the TX Magidude crowd to the show.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but that's awesome.
That's what I said.
That'll help. That'll help. Also, the cover of the book is Alien's face. No, but aliens are demons, and the fact that they put an alien on a book and wrote communion like it's some type of church thing.
Okay, this is a true story, and he was describing what he saw.
Good one. Okay, moving on. Sorry.
No. They have to answer. It's a
Sorry,
question.
I said anything. We got 10 people watching on Sandy Diva. What's going on?
15. I got 15 in StreamYard.
15.
Unless that's you too.
That's me. That's both of them.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. So, the cover of the book. Do you recognize it? I know. Morgan does. Morgan, come on. Do you remember the alien frowning?
Yeah, that's the alien that Morgan sees every night. It's called Lamb.
Okay, so frowning is 1. Number 2 is no emotion, just a straight line, or 3 smiling. 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. And if you've never seen this book cover before, that's fine. No emotion, says Morgan. Morgan is from my reality on this book.
Oh. No, actually, that was Morgan's hit R&B song in high school. No Emotion, and then he wrote one called Straight Line. He was right. He's like, no emotion, no emotion, no emotion. Yeah, honey. And then he has another one where he's like, walk in a straight line, walk in a straight line, walk in a straight line. I know it. Oh, Martin's my friend, man. Yeah, Martin. Did he shout her out? Did he do it? He loves us. Martin's my buddy.
GT1982 says 2. Hey, Woo Riders. All right, so.
Yeah.
It was 2 for me. Just like Morgan. Just like Ryu, but never saw that book.
Roger, what up?
Just like GT1982. Hey, Roger.
1982, what's going on, my man?
So this is 100% wrong for me. He's smiling.
Nice.
That is so wrong.
Garrett Jaguar. Oh, the guitar. Yeah, I figured out my guitar situation, guys. Let me tell you guys a story, okay? All right, so like my whole time, like I sound really good, guys. Like, but what happens is when I hook up to the computer, it never comes out right. Like there's always like the drums don't line up, but they're lining up here. If you guys were here and you could hear it, it sounds perfect. But then when it comes through the computer, like, because it's a digital thing where like, it's not like how it works, like how like a radio works where it sends a radio signal through the air. It's like, I don't know how it works, but it's different. And you need like all this equipment, right? So like for the longest time, I've been trying to get it to come out right. Like to be able to play live. That's my whole thing. I want to be able to play live for everybody. And I want it to sound good live. And I see other people do it. There's other musicians like Chief Crow and like Richie 007. They make it sound good. They get it to come through right. I've seen Christian Knapp do it. So it can be done. So for a while, I've been like messing around with like different things. I got a couple software, some programs. Mr. Super Sidewinder has been helping me. He helped me get a guitar. He helped me get a interface. He got it for me. So like we've been building this equipment up for a long time. Now I got a really nice guitar to make music. I got the interface that hooks it up. That was like 2 giant pieces that I never thought I was going to ever get the money for again. So today, this kid that I know, this guy traded me, gave me basically he had an extra amp laying around his house that he didn't need, right? And I needed an amp because I just got a brand new guitar and I had no amp. So I told him and he was like, yeah, I can give you one. So I gave him like some money, a couple $100. And then I brought it home. And I'm looking at the amp and I'm checking it out and it works good and everything. It's a great amp. Sounds good. But it's like, it basically has like a desk on the top, what they call a desk. And it's like what I needed. I didn't realize that that's what I needed to live stream. So I'm like reading about the amp, and I'm researching it, and I'm studying it, and I'm looking at videos on it. And there's a little a port there for live streaming. All I need is a USB. I need a USB TTR. One side TRR. What is it called? I don't know. Either way, I know the cord. It's a $17 cord. So tomorrow I have to go to Walmart, Target, one of those stores, and pick one up. And then after that, whatever my amp sounds like here, it also takes a microphone. So whatever my microphone and guitar sounds like here is how it's going to sound for you. I figured it out. It only took me about 4 or 5 years. And I don't even know if I figured it out yet. The moment of truth will be once I hook it up and see if it actually works. But I'm excited. This is what Boston Ray goes through for you people. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on.
Oh, wait. Dragon Sage. Did you remember him smiling? The alien on the cover? I'm just curious because Dragon Sage knows the book.
Aliens don't smile. I don't care what you say. I don't believe it. I don't think it was like that. I don't think the alien was smiling. Yeah, Scott knows. It only took 5 years. I figured it out, Scott. Scott, my new amp, I can just hook the amp. It has one wire. I have to buy the wire. One wire. It has a USB on one side, and it has a port on the other side, like a little microphone, like the one for a headphone, small one, small headphone jack. You take the USB, plug it in the computer, plug the headphone jack into this little thing on the amp, and then and it mixes the amp mixes the voice, from the mic. It has 2 channels, and it mixes them together, and it says that it does it good. So I don't even need to use Cakewalk. I don't need to download OBS. I thought, oh yeah, he saw it. Dude, there's a lot of little ports. Scott, I'll send you the video. All right.
You can go on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jared does not remember the alien smiling.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's two here for some reason. You can skip it. Go to the next one. Like it's a duplicate. I think I like the other picture better. All right, finally, last question. If you saw the movie, what color were the aliens in the film? Or colors? Color or colors? So now we're talking about the movie. So you guys may not know this one. I only saw the movie once. I was young. I was probably about 15, maybe 14. All right, so Scott's saying gray question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Dragon State says the original cover had the smiling alien, but it's fake. It's fake? Every cover I saw had the smiling alien, except for one. And it was a movie one. The movie came out in 1989. Ryu says, I don't know, but that pic I am thinking, they are like the Greys. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't remember.
No, but you know what? You know what's crazy about it, Scott, is I didn't really figure it out. You know why? Because I just got the amp because I needed an amp. I didn't realize that amp was like the fix to my problems. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was exactly what I needed. I feel like God gave it to me, man, because it was like, all right, I look it up and they're like, this is the only amp that does this. Out of all the amps they make, it's like one of the only ones that does that on the live streaming. So, like, it makes no sense. Like, why would I, out of all the amps that this kid could have had that he gave me, that was it, the one that you live stream with? It wasn't like I said to him, hey, I need something so I can live stream. It just happened. Just came to me. It just came to me. All right, go ahead.
So, GT 1982 Mustang and Dragon Sage. I may need your help on this one because I did only see the movie once. But they say black or very dark. Both of them say black. So I may need you guys to explain something to me that maybe I don't remember because I was young and I only saw it one time. Jared says shadowy, white, or gray. All right, Ray, we can go on. Let's show them.
Moving on.
Can you two please explain the flesh to me? The flesh color? Because I have no memory of the flesh color. I do know it's like a suit. I do know that. But this I remember gray, not flesh.
Yeah.
That is so wrong. That is so wrong. I don't remember this. Does anyone in the chat remember this?
Just so you guys know, every time you see an ad play on my or her channel, an angel gets its wings.
Welcome, Phil Henry. Morgan says pink, I wanted to say. Yeah, they look like a pink flesh color. I don't remember this at all.
No. It looks wrong to me too, but I don't know. I've never seen it.
I did not remember that. No way it was flesh color, says Jared. But I did not remember that, says Morgan. Let's see. I think that's it. So we can go on and show them the second color, which, hold on, Dragon Sage and GT 1982 Mustang said. Here's the thing. They are a dark color, like GT 1982 Mustang says.
Yeah.
But they're green. I don't remember lizard. They weren't giving lizard to me.
Lizard.
See, it was like a light gray, like a white or light gray for the outside for me, and then the inside for me was just like a dark charcoal type gray. But it's definitely a greenish tinge now, and I don't remember that.
Speaking of lizards, there's a restaurant that just opened here down the street, a new one. Mm-hmm. They serve frog legs and alligator.
Oh yeah, no,
You sure? You don't want to try it?
No.
I'll fly you down here and I'll take you to eat. So, I don't eat that. I don't eat that shit either. That's nasty. But NDB fed. But No Despair Bear. You know him? You know that guy? No Despair Bear. You ever seen him around? NDB.
Probably yes. Hi, Mr. Super.
Have you ever seen him around? He's from Kentucky. He's a
Hi, Splatter. Sorry.
Watch out for him. You know what he did to me? He fed me an alligator and told me it was chicken. Watch out for him.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a chicken nugget and it was an alligator nugget and I ate it.
Oh no.
And he's like, oh, I didn't know, but he knew. He knows he knew. But you know what? I don't mind. It was actually kind of good. You know what it tasted like? It tasted like chicken, but it was like a little more chewy. But the meat was white like chicken. It just looked like chicken, but it was like a little more chewy. And it tasted like, to me, like, I thought like, oh, when I first bit it, I thought like, oh, they cooked the chicken in the same oil that they cook the fish. No, you ever get that?
Fishy chicken? No.
No. You ever get that type of shit where you go out to eat and you get like food that they cook like next to fish and you can still taste the fish a little bit?
Yeah, no, that's okay. Pass. Hard pass.
Oh, Mr. Super Sidewinder said frog legs are amazing. They say it's a delicacy and they eat them.
It is a delicacy, French delicacy, I believe.
Yeah, maybe it is French.
Like snails and
But no. I don't know if it's French. I mean, maybe it is French. Where I'm at in the South, the whole history is different.
Yeah, Louisiana is big on them, I think.
It was a lot of French here, yeah.
No, that's okay. It literally said gator bites Ray, and MBD thought it was chicken. Says Scott Level Realm.
Scott, have you ever had it? Yeah, Scott was there.
Whoa. Stop. Did you misspell that, Morgan?
I'm sorry. I'm going to mute.
It's okay. Just please tell me there isn't a second C in escargot. Is there a second C in escargot? That's not right. That's not right. Mm-mm. Sorry. I had to interrupt you. I'm sorry. So wrong.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
All right, moving on.
It's like sweet chicken, the frog legs. Oh my gosh,
Wait,
stop.
did you read this one? Did you already do this one?
Yeah, they're green gray, like a green color. So, all right, this is the residue for Schreiber. So many people, I spelled they're all spelled differently, but it's Schreiber, not Stryber.
Oh, she ate it. She ate it. Frog legs taste like chicken. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but this is way more interesting to me than this.
I'm getting like sick from it.
Frog legs
No.
taste like chicken that's gone off. Didn't like it. Nasty. Mr. Super Sidewinder loved it. He said it's a delicacy. Watch out for him. Escargot. Oh, that's snails. That's snails. What do you
Yes,
guys?
but you see how he spelled
What
it?
do you
That's how
guys
I remember
eat?
it spelled.
Jared Jaguar knows. What do you guys been eating, man?
That's how it was spelled. Escargot. Not cark. Escargot. No.
Well,
not for me.
Morgan's Canadian, so
I know. That's why I
Take a
know
look.
it's wrong. That's why I know it's a Mandela for me, because it didn't have a second C. I know he's not going to misspell it because he knows French. You know? You can go on, right? We can get through these quickly.
sorry.
Morgan and I are the only ones who remember Schreiber anyway, but these are all Schreibers. Go ahead.
That they reported it to taste like chicken as well, though I have just heard that off some media. It does taste, alligator tastes like chicken. So what they do is they fry it in like this oil, and it's good. And then they give you like this spicy little dipping sauce. It's kind of like orangey. It looks like orange. You know what I mean? Like it reminds me of like, I don't know, special sauce like Chick-fil-A sauce or something. Who knows what it? They probably know what it is, but
Rattlesnake is like lobster meat.
it looks like the special sauce on the McDonald's stuff. You know, like Big Mac sauce. That's what it looks like. All right.
I would just go through these. There's like 4 of them.
Boom. Whitley Schreiber. You see it? Spell it. Schriber. Schreiber. Schreiber. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yep.
Schriebber. All right. There's another one.
Mm-hmm. Lots of them. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what up, Samoan? We need you to play bass for us, okay? I no longer have a bass. I have a really good guitar now. We want to make some high-quality recordings. I have all the right stuff to do it. You heard my rap songs that I've been making. I want to make some high-quality music. We need a bass player. We just want you to play some simple bass lines for us. We've been asking you for a few years now. We love you. You're one of the best bass players on that we've ever seen. So we have the best drummer.
Wait. I don't know what Maria.
Oh.
I know, but he's. I don't know what Maria he's talking about.
We will. How do we send you the track, though? How do we send you the track? What's the best way to do it?
I'm not thinking of. Are you talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife? I'm not thinking of Maria Shriver.
Mr. Super, get his information. Email Mr. Super. Will you do? Yeah, I'll email you too. But I'm saying, me and Mr. Super are the ones doing it. We've been making some quality recordings. We need a bass player. We really need a bass player. Because think about it. It's not a complete song without bass, man. How could you make a recording in a studio and make it sound good and have no bass? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. We need bass.
Well, but he gave you his email.
I know. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna. Oh, he's on. Where is he? On my channel? Okay, cool. I'll go over and get it. All right, let's do it.
I don't know who Maria Blank Schreiber is. I've never heard of that person. All I know is Maria Shriver.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna email you right now, just so you know it's me. All right. Yeah.
The bottom one is from the Rudolf Steiner Library. They spelled his name wrong too.
Next.
Yep, please. So now we got pictures here. More pictures of the flesh tone that I don't remember, and the green that I don't remember. They were gray, like a dark charcoal gray for me, like almost black, like you guys said, but it was like a dark charcoal gray. And now they got a green tinge, like a reptile. I don't remember that, and I don't remember the orange. Wait until you see how orange Alame, like the provider of high quality images, like for, you know, journalists who are going to write an article about this or something. That's the last slide. Wait till you see the color they show, because I can't with that one. It's super high quality. It's of the actual prop from the movie, and the color is insane. All right, go ahead, Ray.
Okay.
So this is residue of the mouth being straight. And there is a scene where the color looks right to me, where it's white or like a light gray on the outside, you know, covering. And the drawing, the one in the bottom left is closest to how I remember the mouth, but it's still got like a little smile going on. I just remember it completely straight.
Okay, moving on.
Yep. All right, so that's the color that they had on Alame. I can't. That's just... And I don't know why the eyes look glittery. That's also weird. But that could have been something that they had to make them reflect and shine, but you didn't notice they were glittery in the film. You know what I'm saying? Like just a thing to help something appear on camera. But again, I could be wrong on the name, but the rest is 100% of Mandela for me. So please let me know what you remember in the comments below.
Yeah.
And now, Ray, we're on to yours.
Whoa. Okay. What do you mean mine? Oh, all right. This one. Great. Boom. I wanted to talk about this tonight, okay? I wanted to talk about this tonight, and Sandy did me the solid and put this together for you, for me and you. Because me, I would have just did it half-fast and looked it up, like, off the fly. Sandy's like, no, Ray. We don't do things off the fly. We're gonna do. I'm gonna sit there. That's why we're late. I'm gonna sit there and make it look perfect.
No, it doesn't look perfect. I just did a quick job. Just start with the moon.
This is a quick job. This is something that would take Singeman a month and a half. Just one card. I ask him all the time. He's like, nope, that would take me about a month. Previously, we have covered Van Gogh's The Starry Night.
Ray, you got to put it on. You got to make it a single slide because there's questions coming up. Make it a single slide.
What do you mean, make it a single slide? Click on it? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I thought I did already. I didn't want to
ruin it. It's okay.
I didn't want to go to the next slide and ruin it. Previously, we have covered Van Gogh's The Starry Night, which remembers as Starry Night. I remember a Starry Night.
So you remember it like Teresa.
And yeah, I remember it like Teresa. Teresa, we're from the same spot. Teresa Lynch remembered as a Starry Night. I also did not remember the crescent moon. Good call. I don't remember it being I remember it just, being more round. You're right.
Yes.
Pictured above, but now Ray has a question for you. Ooh.
No, you made it disappear again, didn't you?
I just emailed you real quick, but I'm gonna email you back later. But we definitely need you to play bass for us, okay? Dude, have you ever seen? You even gotten better, Samoan. You've gotten better, dude. I was watching you the other day, and I was like, he was good before, but like now he's really, really good. I don't know what it was you were playing, I forget, but it was good, man. And I was like, if we could get a bass player like that, we would be famous. We would be not rich. We don't want to be rich. We just want to have good quality music, man. We just want to make some good quality stuff. All right. Morgan plays in the key of Godson, dude. Morgan.
Right. If the arrows have disappeared, try hitting the right arrow key and see if that moves it.
What right arrow key?
On your keyboard.
No, does nothing.
Oh.
All right. Well, I just, where
It
is it at?
disappeared, didn't it? Because I don't see the.
It's not there. It's not there. I'm trying to find a private chat here where the thing is. All right. Is this it?
It's the second one down.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. All right. There it is. Now I don't know which one I'm sharing though. Okay. Whatever. Previously, we covered.
You already read it.
Right.
Next one. Yeah.
Both Ray and I remember the left side of the painting slightly different how it is now. So, all right. Do you guys know a Starry Night, Van Gogh, whatever it is? Does everybody know it? I'm gonna email.
It in your head.
I'm gonna email you some tracks tomorrow, Samoan. We're gonna whip something together just as an experiment to see how it comes out. It's gonna be good. All right. I am gonna get something recorded for you tomorrow at some point by the end of the day. By the end of the day, you'll have something on your desk from Nancy and me and Mr. Super. Both Ray and I. Yeah. So what do you guys remember? Like what was in the photo on a Starry Night?
Just picture it in your head because there's actually a question with options on the next slide, but have them picture it in their head first.
Scott thought it was Starry Night. It's all right, Scott. It was. I don't care what you thought. All right.
That's what I remember. Yep.
Go to your room.
That's okay. Look, Morgan remembers Starry Night. All right. Now that you've pictured it in your head, we're going to go to the next slide, and there's going to be options for you.
A Starry Night. Oh, Morgan's serious. I have seen and hope I would be able to tell the actual version from one slightly different, which could be hard. That's how he talks. I know that's how he's saying
Which
it.
object do you remember on the left side in the foreground? 1, a mountain. 2, a tree. 3, a castle. 4, I don't know, or something else. So if it's something else, tell us what it was.
Do you remember a mountain? Do you remember a castle? Do you remember a tree? What do you remember? It's like it looks like it's dark. It's on the left side, almost like a shadow. But
yeah, it's in silhouette. It's more.
It's a silhouette. A silhouette. What do you?
Hey,
remember?
Wizardry, good to see you. I haven't seen Wizardry in a while.
Well, no, it's only if you know the painting, you'll know. There's something in the painting. What else is in the painting? All right, let me put it like this. In the painting, there's a sky, there's stars. It's a starry night. It all looks like different brush strokes. You can almost see the different strokes and layers of paint on top of each other. The way he did it.
Hey, Ray.
And there's something
else. I'm
else.
going to send you the picture. I'm going to send you the picture without the left side. Okay.
All right. And there's something else in the painting. Yes, send me the picture. Go ahead.
Without the left side of it, so they can see the right side.
Van Gogh, a Starry Night. You want me to just look up the picture? You want me to show you?
No, because they're going to see it. That's why I'm going to email it to you real quick.
All right.
I'm just calling it Starry.
I kind of remember 3, but maybe 1.
Okay, so you should have it.
So Ever Josh says it might be a mountain or it might be a castle. All right, so this is good. So you guys remember something like a church? Yeah. You remember the church? Yeah. Okay, what else?
The church is going to be in the painting that we're showing them, though.
Okay, well, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. The picture I sent you, show them that picture really quick.
I'm bringing it up. I'm going. I'm not as fast as you. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, Ever Josh.
This is it. Remember this painting?
That's the right side.
But this is a Starry Night. This is it. What do you guys remember being close up in the front in this painting on the left side where we cut it off?
Okay, and Morgan, that is the Mandela effect because the actual painting name is The Starry Night. We don't remember it as The.
It is now The Starry Night, right? That's what you said?
Yes, that is the name of it.
It was never The Starry Night, okay? If you remember it, you remember Starry Night or you remember A Starry Night. You don't remember
the Starry Night.
You don't remember the Starry Night. I know none of you do. If any of you say you remember the Starry Night, make like a tree and leave. Okay? Thank you. Oh, Scott knows. Scott says it depends on if you've taken shrooms and Scott knows. Oh, well, look. Well, it can't be a mountain. It wouldn't make sense being close. Why? Because why wouldn't a mountain be close? I'm just wondering. I'm walking to the servo. Be right back. The baño, el baño. Es no, es no. El baño es no. Biff.
So the only answer we have so far is 3, maybe 1.
What up, Ever Josh? He said hi to us. Ever Josh said hi to you, Sandy.
Oh, hello. Okay, now I would suggest going back to the questions so they can see 1, 2, and 3 again.
No problemo. Es no. Now, what do you remember? What do you remember being in this? Out of these 3 things that you see on the screen, and they could be in something. If you remember something else that's not on the screen too, don't just limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. Okay. What do you remember in that photo?
Wizardry is going for a tree.
Okay. A tree. What else, people? There's 21 people watching. Like, subscribe. Don't. Who cares? Post it. Do something. If you're not part of the solution, you are the problem. So that's just help. Do something. Pull your weight around here. We love you. Everyone needs to stop pulling their own weight around here and helping.
Scott says none. No idea, says Splatter. I've never seen this painting, says the Samoan Watchman.
What? You've never seen Van Gogh, A Starry Night? What have you
Morgan
been living?
says a tree.
Have you been living under a rock? Sorry. I love you, Samoan. He's a big dude. He's Samoan. They're huge.
So Ray,
yeah.
I went to school for computer graphics and everything.
Yeah.
So I had like 4 years of art history class because it was an elective, not an elective. I had to take it, but you know what I'm saying. Anyhow.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know art because I had so many art Mandela effects, like the girl with the pearl earring.
No. You know what though? The only reason why I know this painting is because it was in my my wife's house before I moved here. So it was like it was in Boston on the wall, and I used to stare at it all the time. I don't know, like there's a lot of people who've redone this painting, like people who can paint, like artists. They want to it's something they learn in art school, maybe. Who knows? They all have it. So who knows if they all made different versions of it or something. But this is a weird one, guys. This is going to be a weird one. Get ready. This is a good one. That's why I picked it.
Wait, Jackie, the pearl is still on her lobe. The problem is the pearl's like 5 times the size that I remember it being. And her mouth is open and she's looking at the person seductively. I don't remember that. There's a lot going on with it.
The Samoans have Vans. Watch out.
All right, Ray, let's show him the answer. Hey, RFTB.
Oh, shit. All right, moving on.
Yes, it was a stud. I agree. Now it's hanging off. Yeah.
Nancy, who gave Vans to the Samoans? Whose idea was that? Sorry.
Yes, her lips look weird because they're open.
All right, here it is.
Weird.
Here it is. What is this thing?
That is a cypress tree. Go ahead, read it, Ray.
Okay. Both Ray and I remember the windows lit in a castle, but it's now a tree, a cypress tree. I remember a castle just like this, shaped like this, and I remember windows lit with like candles in the window, and the lights in the window were the same color as this, and it matched. It was like this yellow, and the light in the windows were that yellow too, so it lined up.
Guys, Ray doesn't know that I drew it. Ray doesn't know that I actually drew it and drew exactly what he just described.
You drew it? Where? Both.
You're gonna see it at the end of the
So
presentation.
this is a cypress tree now.
Yeah.
And I remember little candles in the window. With.
Well, I didn't draw candles. I just drew windows.
I remember looking closely and seeing a candle lit in the window.
I was not going.
Yeah.
Again, quick.
This is better. This is more like what I remember, and it was a castle. Now they're.
And I fixed the moon.
But like this is a weird one. It's almost like maybe there's different versions of it, but we can't find them. Maybe someone else did. Maybe the one I saw was just a painting that someone else copied, they did themselves. I don't know.
I don't know, 'cause we can't find anything.
I mean, the one that I saw was not the friggin' Van Gogh one in the museum. You know what I mean? It was like a print that was at my girl's house. I don't know who the fuck did it, but I thought it was the actual photo, but I don't know enough about art.
Yeah, but then wouldn't we have been able to find the print?
Yeah, we should be able to find it. Oh,
We
another version
can't
of
find it at all. Like,
It's
you
like
can't find
it's like
anything
this is like the
this.
dogs. This is like the dogs playing poker one.
Yeah, you can't. We're not able to find anything that matched our memory.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what took so long. I also had to draw it.
Well, all right. Is this it? Is it? We're going to the
Yeah.
next one. Boom.
All right, guys. This one, I want participation. You got to know this. Come on.
I remember this one.
There is an old Mandela effect surrounding the
Whoa,
kidnapping of the
whoa. Scott said, I looked it up and there are copies of the painting with a castle. Can you find any?
Yeah, because the ones we found were like a wrong castle, like a Disney style castle.
That could be
in the center of the painting.
If you could find, yeah. There's like ones with like Disney castles and like ones that people made like that look stupid. It's not like that, like what we remember. But can you find it, Scott? Can you look and see what they're talking about? Because like they could be just bullshitting, like to confuse people. Oh, there are copies of the painting with a castle. Don't worry, don't look for it because we actually.
Hi, Joe.
Them, just dismiss it. Just dismiss it, people. They're already out. It's okay, guys. Don't bug out. Your reality is the same. They're already all copies of the castle. Remain calm. Obey, consume, obey. Watch the news in the morning.
Read Morgan's comment, Ray.
COVID is real. I was wrong that I was thinking was the tree. It was the castle, but it is so slender like a tree. I got it wrong. What?
So he does remember a castle.
You remember the castle, Morgan? Is that a dual memory or are you taking the update?
No, he was thinking like the castle was like the castle we remembered was wider.
I think
seeing the painting the way we remember it with the long thin castle, he remembered the castle.
This was a good stream so far. You know why? Because this was an aha moment for Morgan. He was like, aha. I can picture it right now. I was wrong. Aha, I was wrong. I was thinking, you see what I mean? He's gonna wake the fuck up now. Morgan's gonna wake up, grow up. Time for you to grow up, Morgan. Thank you.
Okay, so there's an old Mandela effect surrounding the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby.
Oh.
I have some new questions to ask, but we'll start with the old question just to get on the same page, okay? So, next slide is the old Mandela effect.
Okay.
Original Mandela question, yes or no? In your past, not what you've learned from the Mandela community, but in your past. Was Charles Lindbergh Jr., the Lindbergh baby, ever found? Yes or no? What do you remember? Right? What do you remember?
I remember. No. They never found the friggin' Lindbergh baby. Listen, this is a weird one. You know why? Because you know that show.
Don't say anything. There's more questions coming up.
I know, but this ain't gonna give it away. But you know that show Fringe?
Yes.
And then you know how it was kind of like Mandela effect-ish, with like different realities?
Yes.
Well, they mentioned the Lindbergh baby in that show.
Yes.
And that was before anyone realized this.
Josh says no. Jared says no.
They mentioned this Mandela effect in the show Fringe, is what I'm trying to say. All right, moving on.
No, he was never found, said Joe. All right, many of us do not remember the baby ever being found. Many of us remember this being an unsolved cold case. But he was found, and the case was solved. This is the actual court case taking place.
It was in Fringe, yeah. It was in Fringe. He remembers too. Who was that?
Shoot.
He said it. Because what happened was when Peter switched over with Olivia, there's a scene where he's like, oh, so I'm like the Lindbergh baby? Because like one of them, was missing in one reality. And he said it in the show. Oh, so I'm like the Lindbergh baby in this reality? Because they never found him or whatever.
Okay, so Whaler Greg says no. Wizardry says, well, I remember him found, but we discussed this about 3 years ago. Right, this is the old Mandela effect. We have to get to the new one still. Ken Raz says nope. Okay. Next slide, please. Now it's the new
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
The main, oh, this is a little side note. The main piece of evidence found were the ransom gold notes stored in a gas can. This is from the FBI's website. They call it the gas can, okay? But that's a paint can. Why are they calling that a gas can? Can you zoom in? You mind?
Mm-hmm.
Zoom in on the white label.
I will. Oh. All
So
right.
I don't know if that's a Mandela or not.
Oh,
No, go
zoom
back. Yeah, zoom in. It says pure white shellac. Shellac is like nail polish. It's paint. That's a paint can.
Shellac is
It
no
says
shellac.
paint
Shellac is
and
what you.
varnishes.
No. Shellac is usually what you put on a floor to finish it over.
Right, paint, except this is pure white, so it's a paint. It says paints and varnishes
Yeah,
right on it.
usually it's clear.
But Ray, nail polish is also called shellac. That's the old name for nail polish.
But
White
there's no way they made a nail polish, a big one like that. Like, oh, get
That's
yourself.
not what I'm
some-
getting at. What I'm getting at is the FBI calls it a gas can.
They say they found.
Paint.
They said
It
they
says
found
gas.
The FBI said they found a gas can in the report.
They're saying this is the actual gas can. Read the bottom underneath the paint.
So maybe in that reality where they wrote that, they found a gas can, right? But
That's what I'm saying.
In this
They're saying
reality,
this-
it
this-
switched to a
this is what it
paint
was.
can. They're like, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's wrong. It's wrong. Look, they're saying gas can. It's not. It's a can of paint. That's not gas. This was their evidence in the case, a gas can.
And it's paint can.
Almost like Madagascar. Oh, moving on. Don't even get into that one tonight.
All right, question 1. Yes or no, and if yes, how? Do you remember ever learning how the baby was killed? So, yes. If you say yes, you got to tell me if you know how.
Who? Me?
No, I'm asking them. Well, yeah, you can answer. Do you remember ever learning how the baby was killed?
No, because he was just missing. They never found him.
Right.
They didn't say he was killed. They never found him. For all we know, he was Peter in Fringe. Remember, like, who knows what he became? He could have lived forever. He could be old right now. He could be amongst us. He could be one of you. Morgan could be the Lindbergh baby for all we know. You know, that's where it was in my reality.
All right, so Oiler Greg says, no, they never found the baby. Just missing, says Ken Raz. I'd like to know, because Wizardry remembers the baby being found.
33 in the chat. Illuminati confirmed. Post it. Support us. And also put it in Facebook for me. Thank you.
No idea. You don't have to say sorry, Ryu. It's okay.
No, you don't have to be.
Never found. No, they never said, but then they said some BS story, but they never said for Scott. Yeah, there was a story about a gang. I remember the gang story.
Scott is like the Holly guy when it comes to the Holly guy from 9/11 when it comes to the Mandela effect. We caught him. We had him live on the show one night denying the Mandela effect, like going nuts, like Mandela effect denier, and saying like the building collapsed due to structural failure due to the heat.
Yes, there was a large reward. You are correct, Morgan. Only because I remember us talking about it before, so it's tainted. I gotcha, Wizardry. But we didn't talk about this part. I'm asking if you remember ever learning how he was killed. Yes, in this timeline, Jackie. But I'm asking, do you remember ever learning how he died? Morgan does remember the gang story. Yeah, that's what we heard after the Mandela. Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. I just think that the baby's still missing. Because you know why? It's my reality. I don't want to switch realities. Like if I take this in and I take this for what it's worth and I'm like, this is real, then like I'm in a new reality now. I'm not where I originally came from. And that's hard. And that's hard for most people. And if you guys don't want to admit it, I'll join you. If you guys want to go against this and deny the Mandela effect, let's start a group. Mandela Effect Deniers Anonymous. You don't have to
Okay,
identify.
so wait. Jackie, I don't think it's more your age. I think it's more you're not from America. This is like something we learn in history class. I don't know why, though, but we learn about this in history class. Probably because we learned about Lindbergh, and then as a side note, it talks about the Lindbergh baby. So it's probably not your age, but more so that you're not in America. Okay, so here's the thing. There's another question. We have to keep going.
Okay. Sorry. I'm doing a million things at once. You know, I get very busy during these live streams. Very, very busy.
Question 2. How many ransom notes do you recall being sent after learning that the baby was found? So after the Mandela effect, and we learned about the baby being found, how many ransom notes do you recall being sent? I don't want to say what I remember yet.
I don't either. No, I don't. I already said what I remember. Sorry.
Does anyone recall the number of ransom notes?
No, I don't remember anything about the case. I just know they never found this baby, okay? They never found...
Wheeler Greg says 1. Charles Lindbergh was the first to fly, wasn't it around the world or across the Atlantic? I thought it was around the world. Hold on. I'm gonna verify which one it was. He made the first nonstop flight from New York to Paris. That doesn't even sound right to me. But that's across the Atlantic, but that doesn't sound right to me. Across the Atlantic. That's how I would have phrased it. Not, I guess New York to Paris is across the Atlantic. But they also failed to mention the Mediterranean. Or, you know, Portugal, Spain. Or England. I don't know what his track was. Solo across the Atlantic, right. That's how it was worded for me, not New York to Paris.
So Scott, you're gonna put some drums together for us, because I'm gonna redo a couple songs, and we're gonna have Samoan play bass. I just emailed them, and we're gonna make the songs really good. We're gonna make all the songs. We can do better, Scott. We can always do better. We're always improving. We need you to bang out some drums. So you know what? Just like Sandy needs to get her computer set up, you need to set up your fucking drums, Scott, and bang out some fucking, and do your job. Do your fucking job. Sorry.
Computer set up. But anyway, so I only have one answer. 1. The ransom note left at the house when the baby was taken.
I'm sure that Samoan will play bass if we have Scott on the drums. If Scott plays the drums, it'll come together, man. The band will come back. The band will be back again, Scott. If all you have to do is play the drums. That's the start. You play the drums, and it'll be a domino effect, bro. Next thing you know, bro. Samoan Watchman, bro. Samoan Watchman will play on the bass. And then it'll sound so good. I'll play the guitar so nice. And then after that, I'll sing so great. And then we'll get Christian Knapp on the friggin' track. We'll get Knapp, the return of the Knapp. The return of the Knapp. Right? And then after that happens, Super Sidewinder will blow his fucking kazoo all over the fucking thing. But he won't ruin it this time. You know why? Because we have the effects. And we have the shit to edit it. And we'll edit his fucking ass out so quick, he'll never do that fucking shit again after that shit. Fuck you.
All right, so we're going to go on. I only remember 1, but we're going to get to that in a minute. This is common knowledge that he died from a blow to the head. I've never heard that. So yes or no in the chat. Have you ever heard that he died from a blow to the head. Because again, it's common knowledge. Anyone ever hear of a sharp blow to the head? Ray, do you remember that? Did you ever hear that?
No, I remember him never being found, and he could still be alive. That's what that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, Scott Level.
I'm not taking
Realm
the
says
update.
One note. So apparently this is common knowledge that was not part of my common knowledge from when we covered the fact that he was found. I thought it was one. Don't remember
wait. He was found? He was found? In this reality, they found him?
Right, that's the old Mandela, yes.
Where the fuck are we?
No, where have you been? Oh, this was found years ago. As for the ransom note, in my past, there was only one. They never paid anyone. They never made contact. The baby was just gone. Gone. Knocked down. Like Ray said, could still be alive today. But it was not one. Go ahead, Ray.
All right. Boom.
Guys, there were 13 ransom notes.
No.
I can't.
13 ransom notes?
13 ransom notes.
How would Christopher Walken say it? 13 ransom notes. No, I don't know. That's more like, I don't know. I can't do it. That would be cool. Oh, I'm Christopher Walken. 13 ransom notes. That was a little bit better. That's more like Rocky, though.
Whether Greg says ridiculous. Of course 13, says Scott.
Oh, Jared. Yeah, that was better, huh? All right. I'm going to perfect my Christopher Walken. All right. I'm going to perfect it. Thank you.
Here's another tidbit that I've never heard about the case. Gangster Al Capone even offered the mafia contacts to help track down the kidnappers. So Al Capone offered to send his henchmen to track down the kidnappers. I've never heard that either.
It's Christopher Walken. No.
Is any of this new for you guys?
Let
me know in the comments below.
Is this it? That's what you had? That's the last of it?
That's the last of it.
All right. Well, we're doing too good. I think we're too legit to quit yet. We're gonna I don't know. Let's play a couple songs and we'll see what happens. Boom.
What you see is just illusion. They're trying to forget the fusion. The two of us are using this music, trying to get the minds to look into it. And then you find a 9/11, them never with planes. They're just embedded in the shred and discredit your brain. They make us eat the medicine. History is edited. Tesla was ahead of them, but credit went to Edison. The predators, a president, a queen, a pope in residence, an evil globe, my nemesis, and everything that it ever represents. The earth is flat, and that's a fact. I'm laughing at the magic act. No nervousness, I'm gonna ask Copernicus where the curve is at. ODB-TV and Daydreamers never snoozing. You never see me as a teacher, I'm a student. I'm not grabbing a rabbit out of a hat now just to prove it. Cause what you see is just illusions. Why? I'm an activist with this fist in the air. Now imagine this. What if this world doesn't in fact exist? Everybody is a pawn and they act as if. What if we got it backwards and dragons live and they practice black magic to fracture men? We became enraptured with the raptor's grin. The grim reaper is back, a Jurassic end. And with a pen in hand they devised the plan to collide with the light and divide the man. They provided the planet with high demands, then decided to hide from the eyes of man. And now they watch us through every camera lens, and they watch us do what they family says. And now they got you in they clammy hands, but not me. I'm free, I'm radioactive. Why? I aspire to be. I set fire to the minds that are higher than me, and I'll inspire the world to see conspiracy at work in their lives, then retire the beat. I'm like Neo fighting fate in the movie The Matrix. I'm trying to enlighten other people to agents, and they tricks are not gonna test my patience. This magic of mine can time travel on pages. The stage is set, the play begins. The battle's for the mind, which side is gonna win? It's a pivotal point, so pick up a critical path. The hypocritical critics give us subliminal ads, and then they try to distract us. They lie to react us, and if we don't buy it, then they try to subtract us. Yo, I'm a cactus. By the laws of attraction, they can't touch me, so it must be that I'm radioactive.
Yeah, reset history, they did it such a mystery. The government, lying, conspiracy theory. The true king is what I'd rather be. They just wanna lie to you and me about science and history. There is no gravity, and the earth is not a cavity. I said the earth is not a cavity.
Earth is fat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center. The sun and moon moves around us like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with the rocket? I'm not hot to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a constellation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment in the morning. NASA gone and lost it. Know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. Them globies munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think we're cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat, why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best, that's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to my nuts. Earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. A Russian with the crew, how do they brush after their food?
Reset history, they did it such a mystery. The government, lying, conspiracy theory. The true king is what I'd rather be. They just wanna lie to you and me about science and history. There is no gravity, and the earth is not a cavity. The earth is not a cavity.
History. It's a mystery. It's not a cavity. Though that sugar may be hurting my teeth. Sweet dreams are made of these, so why don't you just come and sit on these and listen to me as I'm gonna tell you how not to sneeze when you get that virus. Putting words on the paper like papyrus, straight from the source. Gotta give thanks and praises to the Most High Jah. Aliyah, I'm a Rastaman, coming with the lightning and the thunder. Take you under in a millisecond, and we can't even go to the moon. Your boomers check, everything is not set. If we come back, what I gotta do is come back with a new verse. Earth is not a cavity, but your teeth got too many cavities from eating too much sugar. Booga, booga, booga. Now it's time for the big Dr. Hawthorne to come give you a lobotomy straight to the brain. Lucille gonna whack you upside the head. Walking Dead, Portland, Oregon, yeah, you're spoon-fed. Cause you got to understand where we be. Making history. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the land and the 7 seas. Well, everybody, they're looking for something. Some of them want to use you, and some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to get used by you, and some of them, they're just a tool. Big up me fool, they lost sheep. Gonna be a creep. Gonna have to get in the driver's seat and take him off past the moon and even Mars in that little red car. What the fuck you are? What is CERN? What's up with 5G? Is it a simulation, multiple realities, dualities, the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, the joy and the pain? Is it all just a game we're playing for keeps? If you're gonna climb the mountain, don't say it's too steep. Are you a lion or just a good little sheep? Do you believe all the stories you're told? Or do you question authority cause you're brave and you're bold? Do you eat good food or do you not really care? Why would they lie? How would they dare? Whoa. I'm getting pretty sick of even trying to explain. Your ignorance is decrepit, it's nonsense, I'm done. Subatomic, bubonic ascension, accumulation. We're doomed as a nation. Boomers, they are doomers. Blowing down to Satan, calling him Jesus when that's not even his name.
Here's the culprit right here.
I picked this one because Ray knows it.
I
Like
do
he
know.
he knows the subject matter.
I mean, you should know this. I mean, Sesame Street was a big thing growing up, right? I mean, it's not just my generation. It wasn't like a generational thing. It spanned over lifetimes of generations. Everybody had Sesame Street growing up. If you didn't have Sesame Street growing up, then I feel bad for you because it was a great time. Like, but for the most part, it was programming. It was programming to indoctrinate the children. That's what it was. Your children were being indoctrinated. We were being indoctrinated, being shown the globe by these Muppets and all kinds of nonsense and lies. And everything that they've told you is probably fake. So that's probably why. Because the Mandela effect reveals falsehoods and things, I think. And
oh my gosh. I just thought of something, Ray.
What?
You know, I have like 3 Mandela effect things on just Sesame Street.
And
like I have so many Mandelas with Sesame Street.
The Muppets too. The Muppets changed a lot.
Yep. So wait, I have to read this. So Kermit the Frog is known for singing many songs over the years. His top song of my childhood was Rainbow Connection. But it's his second top song of the 1970s and 80s that has changed from my memory. So next slide, please. Question number 1. What is the title of his song that ends in green? The word I'm looking for begins with a B. So B blank green. What is the word you remember? The title of the song.
There's a problem. It's a problem being green. I gave it away. It's a problem being green. It's right? It's being green.
Hey, Quantum Filet.
Morgan says Big Bird is a Nephilim made by the same guy, Jim Henson, as the Skeksis in the Dark Crystal. Wow.
Skeksis.
I don't know what that is. I loved Goosebumps too. I used to read all the Goosebumps books. They used to be they had bumps right on the book where it said Goosebumps and it was different colors. And you could like rub your fingers across the bumps. Oh, it was so cool.
Wendy says being green. And GT 1982 Mustang's already on question number 2, saying ain't easy. Splatter, it's not easy being green. They're already on the second question. All right, we can go on. They're saying beings with a G, and that's what matters.
Oh, the Nightmare Room, that was like the scarier one, right? I think it was. Yeah.
Question 2. What is the first line of the song? It ain't easy being green. It's not easy being green. So just to refresh, GT 1982 remembers ain't easy. And Splatter remembers number 2, it's not easy being green. Or number 3, it's not that easy being green.
It ain't easy. That was Guns N' Roses. You got it mixed up with Guns N' Roses. Moving on.
No, not moving on.
Oh shit! What do we got? What are we doing? We got 1. We got 2. You know what? You know what we should get, Sandy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need it. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to get it myself. Okay, give me a second for when you ask questions. It's going to take me a minute, but just forget. I'll get it myself right now. I'll get it up. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be awesome for your show.
It'll give them time to answer the question. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's going to take me a minute to download and get it into the StreamYard, but I'm going to work on it. It might take me until the end of the show, but... let me see.
Goosebumps, I was a little... I don't know. I was already reading Stephen King and R.L. Stein and stuff like... Not R.L. Stein. What was his name? Who's the other horror writer? Maybe it is R.L. Stein. Did R.L. Stein... He wrote Goosebumps, right?
Listen, This is what we do from now on, right? When we ask them a question.
What is the first line of the song? And we get dead air.
No, hold on. Well, all right, ready? What was the first line of the song? Ready, guys?
Oh my God, that's a copyright. You know that, right? You can't play
You think it
Jeopardy.
would?
It
No?
is copyright. It's copyright. Can't play Jeopardy.
Well,
But
if you put
find
it through,
something close to it.
or we could put it through a filter and change it and make it slower.
No, if you go into my branding, you can play the without playing the video, play technical difficulties.
Right, it's like that.
Play tech difficulties, because I have that's not a copyright, and that music works.
Let me see. It's under your music.
It's it's under the brand.
Yeah, I'm looking for where it would be. Alpha, Bravo.
It's yellow. That helps.
I don't know. All right, we'll
It's
do.
Right. You would have to get it to the part where the music is.
Yeah, I mean, what I would do is I would upload a song under the music so it would be background. It would be in the background.
Oh wait, I can do that.
Yeah,
I can. Give me a minute.
Way at the bottom where all that music is.
I'm doing it now. I'm adding tech difficulties, just the music.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Because it makes it like background music, and I think it's okay. Like even though you're saying it's copyright, but like it's still background music, so that's fair use. Like it's okay to have it as background music. That's one of the reasons they allow it. Certain songs you can do background. You just fight it. You're gonna have to, Sandy. You're gonna have to fight them from now on. Like you, instead of like panicking, like, oh, it's a copyright, because they copyright the shit out of everything. Everything. It's an algorithm. You gotta fight it. You gotta start showing them who's boss. Don't be a pushover, because like eventually they're gonna just say, all right, well, she never fights them. Anything we don't want on her stream, we'll just copyright it, and she'll clip it right out for us. She'll bend over and just take it. You know?
Okay, hold on, wait. I need the chat to stop what they're doing. And it's going to be A, B, or C, so I don't mix it up with the Kermit question. Which song do you prefer for what Ray wants to do? This is the first one. That's A. Here's B.
What up, DN?
And here's C.
What up, Justified?
I have to add it to the description, and then I won't get a copyright. I have to add those other two. Hey, Deanne.
How you been feeling lately, Deanne? You doing good? You doing good? Still kicking, still here. Amazing.
Morgan was screaming, "You cannot play this!" The Jeopardy thing. It's not easy being green for Morgan. Let's see. Wendy says A for the music. Dave says A for the music. GT says B for the music. Jared says C for the music. B for the music. Dave likes them all. A, I guess, says Ryu. Wendy, oh, B. Splatter says C. It's all over the place. All right, so for tonight, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, since it's all over the place, just so I don't get a copyright, because I have to add them into the description, do the local elevator for the questions if you want.
Oh, that works fine. Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Yeah, it's elevator music. Good call. Good call.
Yes.
We have better than Jeopardy music. We have better than Jeopardy. Jeopardy. I don't even want to say one. Forget it. I'm not going to swear. Let's go.
Okay, so no one said 3. Go on.
That's awesome, Deanne. No more chemotherapy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. No, there was one time, I don't know, it was a little while ago when Deanne wasn't doing so well. And we all prayed. And we lifted him up.
Prayers were answered.
Look. And yet, there go he. And every time I see him, I'm happy to see him because I know he's all right, or at least he's still around.
And it sounds like he's gonna be all right. And that's
Yeah,
the
you're
main
gonna
thing.
be all right. You're gonna be all right now. Yeah, hopefully. You got that. You got that. God loves
Mr.
you.
Super's back. All right, so before I go into this obvious nonsense of a Mandela effect, I just want it out there that in my past, the title and the first line were exactly the same. This is no longer the case. Go ahead, Ray.
Yes.
It's not that easy being green.
So hit pause, please.
It's not that.
Yeah, it's easy. It's not
No,
being green.
not that. It's number 3. It's not that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy being green, or it ain't easy being green. I can go with not. It's not that. So no one in the chat said number 3. The
Oh
answer was number 3.
yeah. I see what you're saying. No, it was. It's not easy being. It wasn't. It's not that easy
Yeah.
being green.
Easy being green.
Let's see.
It's not that easy being green.
But can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, like, because Sesame Street's been on for like 100 years, it's been on forever, right? Do you think that, like, at different seasons they had different people sing it and they kind of just sang it a little differently? Because, like, I do it myself. Like, I'm a musician, and when I sing certain songs, like, I'll sing them differently. Like, one time I'll put or I'll put
There's a difference. There's a difference.
And
they're
you
copyrighted.
I know, but do you know why I do it, though? I'll explain. Because while I'm singing, you only get a certain amount of breath. You're singing from your diaphragm.
If you're recording it, Ray, if you're recording it, you're going to sing it the way that you want it to be sung. You're not going to change it on the fly. You know what I'm saying? For a recording, these people are getting paid a ton of money. You're going to tell me Jim Henson decided to change the lyrics at one time?
You think PBS Public Broadcasting was paying them out the yin yang?
Jim
Out the
Henson?
wazoo?
Heck yeah.
You think they
Jim
were
Henson,
paid
yeah.
to be a puppeteer in some stage in New York City? You think they were getting that much money?
Yeah, they actually were.
For public broadcasting.
All right, so I have to read this.
You're doing it for the kids, guys. We're going to give you nothing.
The first line of the song was, "It ain't easy being green in my past." It's not my exact memory, but I can agree to it's not easy being green. But the original song played on the Muppets and Sesame Street starts
Hold on. This one is like the Cheetos one, isn't it? It's not. It's being cheesy, right?
It's not easy being cheesy. Yeah.
It changed, right? It changed.
Well, Cheez-Its is now Cheez-It.
And Cheetos changed. It's not easy being cheesy. That one changed. I've seen it. People showed me.
Yeah, it may be a Mandela as well. Yeah.
It is.
It's not that. It's not that easy. That was never the song of my past.
So that's weird. So this one changed. It's not that easy. And the Cheetos changed. I know it did. It's easy being cheesy, right? It changed, right? Who knows it? Come on. It's not easy being cheesy. Yeah, but who knows it? It changed.
I'll Google it. I'll find out what it is.
Yeah. So it's almost like they're saying something about it not being easy anymore. Yeah. It definitely. Yeah.
Well, currently, just to let you know, it's not easy being cheesy, and the cheese that goes crunch from 1986 to 97.
It's almost like this. Sandy. I'm answering my phone. Hello. Who's this? You calling me? Oh, you're the Mandela effect. Oh, it's the Mandela effect on the phone. Hold on. What are you telling me? Oh, they're trying to tell us that it's something about it not being easy anymore.
No, that's not it. That's not it, right? The Mandela effect is from 1997 until now. It's been dangerously cheesy, and I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah, look. It's not easy being cheesy. It ain't easy. Dangerously cheesy. Yeah, I've seen that one now, too. I have seen the dangerously one.
Since 1997, though, it's been dangerously cheesy.
Yeah, it's always has the dangerously cheesy thing.
I don't remember dangerously cheesy at all.
No, it's a little thing. It's a little thing on the back of the package that looks like the tiger is like putting the lever up all the way to dangerously cheesy. It's like a machine, and he's like putting the cheese on the things, and he's pushing the lever all the way up, and it's like a little cheesy, and then it's like dangerously cheesy. And
But
he's
that's
like,
not what I mean. What I mean is they don't say it's not easy being cheesy anymore. They say dangerously cheesy.
it's dangerously cheesy.
It may have been it ain't easy being cheesy.
All right.
They both sound right to me. Absolutely. They both sound right. You can go to the next one. There's more music.
It's not that easy being green.
Welcome to the Mandela effect, people.
It's not that easy being green.
But one time only in pause it for a second. But one time only in one version, Kermit sings reality number 2. It's not easy being green.
So
right after a Muppet says it's not that easy. This was an episode versus the recorded video.
It's not that easy being green.
He says that though.
It's not easy being
So
green.
much better. But look at being. Do we see
That's the
being?
button that
Did you
turns
see that?
everything green.
Obviously.
Oh,
I
sorry.
cut it off. It's okay.
That's the
Look
button
at
that
the
turns
bottom of the
everything
screen,
green.
guys.
Obviously.
Hey,
It's
Nuba!
not that easy.
How you
being
doing?
green.
I think he has a point.
Welcome, Nuba.
It's not easy being green.
Being.
That's the button that
Being.
turns everything green.
Obviously.
You know?
All right,
It's
no,
not
I'm
that
right.
easy
We're going to talk
being
about
green.
being now.
Be a crossover.
Go ahead.
I couldn't find a single cover singing ain't or isn't. They label, I include isn't in case someone remembered it. They label them, it ain't easy being green, but always sing it, it's not that easy. So the title on the video will say, it ain't easy being green, but then they're going to sing, it's not that easy. But I did find a parody that sings, it ain't easy being white.
See, this is
and
what I
then
want.
brown.
I want to say one thing. I like how you just put like, I couldn't find a single cover, and I know that you looked yourself, right, to find.
Oh my
it
God, like crazy.
everywhere, right? I believe you. But for a viewer, if I was a viewer, I would want us, me and you, to like do the research and show them like that there isn't any covers. Like start looking them up and show them how to do the search and show them how to do the research themselves and like actually bring up different examples of it, like that it come up live for us. And then you
I
never
would
know.
love to do that for music, but then I'd have about 60 or 70 copyrights.
You
Anything
gotta
look
start
at.
fighting them. That's fair use, demonstration, and reaction. You could do that. It's fair use. It's your after at that point, if you demonstrate something for educational purposes or any purposes, demonstration, and you're using it as a reaction and you react to it and you talk over it a little bit every few seconds, then you'll get it and it'll be your content at that point because you added your own
but
emotion
I
into
need to
it.
say this part before you hit play.
You got to stop fighting them, Sandy, because
Guys.
it's limiting you on your shows. You need to stop fighting them. You don't want to be trapped in a box because we're paying you and we're going to copyright you and we're going to take your money away and you really need the money right now. So you better. They got you on a leash. They got you on a leash over pennies. You see,
Mhm.
you got to
Yeah,
you got to break the chains.
Don't play yet. I have to explain this. So he's going to sing It's Not Easy Being White, okay? It ain't easy being white, excuse me. And brown, okay? So just ignore that part. It's the fact that he sings It Ain't Easy. That's what I remember. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Easy being white, it ain't easy being brown.
Be a crossover.
It
Yeah.
ain't easy being white.
He's singing
It
the
ain't
wrong.
easy being
This ain't it.
No, this is it.
brown.
This is it.
Be a crossover.
They're parody. It's a parody from Arrested Development of It's Not
Yeah,
That
Jeff,
Easy
fight the
Being
power.
Green.
Fight the power.
You can go on, Ray.
It ain't easy being brown.
I'm
That's
just saying
funny.
if they remember
Hold on.
Easy.
I wasn't sure what they're saying. This dude's saying it ain't easy being white, and this dude's basically saying it ain't easy being black, bro. He's like, come on, bro. He's
Brown.
like,
Yeah.
brown, but the same thing. He don't want to say black because, like, you know, because technically, like, they are brown. They're not really black, like a permanent marker, but they like they don't want to like teach little kids, like they want to teach them right. So they're like, look, it ain't easy being brown. But it's just kind of funny because it's like, you know, it's racist.
I was gonna say we're not white
we ain't
like
racist.
White shellac either.
They're teaching the kids racism right here.
Just saying,
right?
we're not
like,
white like a white marker either.
Like when kids are little, they're not racist, right? At all. They learn that growing up. It's behaviors that. So like, why even put this in their heads at all?
Be a crossover hit.
Easy being white.
Okay, right. Next slide.
It ain't easy.
Okay.
All right, so It's Not Easy Being Green is the title on the sheet music. That is Residue. It's Not Easy Being Green. And as for the title, in this reality, it has two titles. It's Not Easy Being Green is the unofficial title, despite Kermit singing It's Not That Easy. But officially, because as you can see, the red box on the screen, right? Can you zoom in a little bit on the red box, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
That's what they all say. They all want me to zoom in on the box.
It's Not That Easy Being. Do we see the B-E-I-N apostrophe? That's the official title. We're going to see that on the next slide. And it says That Easy, not it doesn't reflect the title at the top. Good, right?
Yeah. Hey, Sandy, I need you to make me an album cover for True Kings, because Singeman, I asked him to do it like over a month ago, and he was like, I need a month. And now I put it on my calendar, and he was like, I'm going to turn it in exactly a month by 2:30 a.m. on today.
I told you what I need, and you never gave it to me.
No. I need an album cover. I just need a picture of.
I told you I needed a picture of you and Rastaman against a white wall.
I changed my
Left
idea.
Profile, right profile, straight ahead. I still need that though. If you want your pictures on it.
Yeah. No, I don't want our pictures on it. I have a different idea now. I'm gonna tell you what I want. It's gonna be easy for you to do.
Okay.
All right.
So this is the official title of the song. Being. I don't ever remember seeing it like that. Does anyone recall the title being Being? I mean, I'm sorry. They're a children's show. They're teaching kids how to speak properly. He sang Being, and now it's Being. But, go ahead, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Many artists performed a version of the song, including Ray Charles, whose title is exactly what I remember, It Ain't Easy Being Green. But he sings, It's Not That Easy Being Green. Like, explain that one. Why would he title it, It Ain't Easy Being Green, but then sing, It's Not That Easy Being Green? That makes no sense.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not that easy being green.
So stop it, because it's Ray Charles.
It's
I don't
not
like
that
it.
easy
Just stop.
being
Stop.
green.
Oh.
Stop, Ray. Ray Charles. Yeah, there we go. So it's not
See,
that easy being green.
That right there, that's why you need to screen share yourself right there. That's an example, because you knew right away that was going to be a problem, and if you were screen sharing it, you wouldn't have let it play like 4 times.
It
like I did.
shouldn't be a problem. It's a freaking sentence.
I know, but
the problem is YouTube.
No, you got to fight them on it.
Oh, I will fight them on that.
Yeah.
I will fight them on that. It's a sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you were screen sharing yourself, you would have only let it play once, and you wouldn't have had to like tell me. You know what I mean? It's
but
like,
I just want to show you also before you switch slides.
Yeah.
Where your mouse is. The title says "It Ain't Easy Being Green," and it's Ray Charles's YouTube channel. So he definitely has a totally different title than what he sings.
It's not that easy being green.
So here's
It's
examples
not that
like you were
easy
talking
being
about.
green.
Go ahead.
It's not
and also
that
again,
easy
it ain't easy being
It's
green at
not
the bottom.
that easy being green.
The titles all say
It's
it
not
ain't
that
easy,
easy
and they
being
sing not that
green.
easy. They keep singing, not the title.
Mm-hmm. Next.
Yep. So, being green, Frank Sinatra, it was being green. Again, it's not that easy because that is the official song.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. So red is, when it's in red, that's the current reality, not what I remember. Current reality all over the place. They did spell being correctly on the bottom right and on the bottom left. No, Dave. It's supposed to be okay. Actually, all of it's supposed to be okay because it's fair use, but, you know, it's YouTube. They allow people to... You gotta understand, YouTube uses an algorithm and bots. The bots pick up the notes and strike your channel. It's not a strike. What's it called? They copyright claim. They copyright claim your entire show, all the time you spend doing a show, for one sentence, because they heard the notes of the music. Or I can't say they heard. It's a computer, but a computer does it. It's not like the estate of Ray Charles came to our show, heard the music, and then said, nope, that's our song. So that's why. It's because they leave it up to bots. It's not right.
All right, next.
Yep. I mean, green is residue, red is current reality. You can go on. It's not easy. There's no that in the title. And this one says it's not easy being green in the first verse, but in the second verse, the that is back. Go ahead, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's residue. It's not easy being green. Well, the being should be in a red box. But being green is on the other two. And Ray, the bottom left. Oh, okay. The bottom left is an official Jim Henson.
Oh yeah, it's got his
audio.
It's got his signature on it. I mean, he autographed that himself.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm. This is all residue of it's not easy. Not that. And here's it. It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. You guys think this is easy? Support Sandy. She's got a electricity bill coming up. She's trying to.
No, shut off notice. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Shut off notice.
Exactly. I don't know. It's a bill though. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, she's trying to keep her lights on so she can keep streaming. You guys love the streaming. You guys are here all the time, every night. She's streaming, but she's a trooper. Like I get tired after 4 hours, and I'm like, oh, and she just keeps going, streaming. But I'm so tired by the end. It's ridiculous, but I love it. So we need the exercise. We all need this, guys. Support Sandy. Thank you. Because she won't have electricity. Like, it's one of the expenses that she has for streaming is electricity. Like, in order to stream, you need electricity. You can't broadcast to cast broadly spells from your house without electricity, you know? So she needs the lights on. You know, if it was you, you'd want someone to help. It's not like she works. She's disabled. You know what I mean? She doesn't have a job. This is her job, entertaining you men at night and women, but mostly men. So let's go. Throw some money at her. Throw it. Let's do it. Kick it in. Thank you. God bless you. We have it's not all right. Next.
Yep. Next. There's a lot of them. I'm just showing people it ain't for me. And I also included it's not that, well, I even said that because I've been saying it all this time. It's not easy being green. For those that remember, it's not easy. You can just go through these quick.
Wow, we got 27 people here. We had 33 here earlier, but you know what? It's fine. I'll take 27 any night. Thumb it up. 27 thumbs up. We should. So if there's 27 people here, we should have at least 27 thumbs up.
Well, I guess we should thumb up our own. Huh? I didn't thumb it up.
Oh shit. Oh man.
I have to get to your channel.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep.
It ain't easy.
Mandela too.
What are we doing?
Oh no, the characters on Sesame Street that go yep.
Oh yeah.
For Mandela too.
What do they used to say?
No, it's not about what they say, it's how they look.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know. They looked weird. They always moving around kind of. Their eyes move fast, like up and down.
Nope, their eyes don't move. They're plastic balls stuck to their head.
I don't know.
All right, here's the thing.
them.
I remember, you know, they're plastic, like ping pong balls, right? Stuck to their eyes. They're Muppets, right? They were white. One was pink, one was blue. They were little alien sock puppet things. And they went yip. And they both have white eyes, but now one is yellow. Like the eyeball, the whole eyeball is yellow. I don't remember that. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can just move through these quick. They can only see so much residue. It's more for like, I put enough residue in so that people want to go to Flickr and really look through it, they can, you know?
Yeah. You want me to move it? You want me to move it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know what happens, Sandy, towards the end of these streams? Like right now, I'm trying to get my music done, and there's like a million things coming in all at once where I get distracted. That's why I can't be the one screen sharing for you. It's like I could do it for a little while, but then I get so busy. But I'm a very busy man. I don't, you know what I mean? I have so much going on in my life, and it gets so crazy all at once sometimes where like I can't be screen sharing because I'm not paying attention. You know what I mean? I'm not the one. I love coming on the streams and I love looking at the Mandela effects because I love the Mandela effect. But like we got to get someone else to screen share. Like if you ain't going to do it, then we need somebody from the chat, like one of your subscribers that really loves you and is good at computers and paying attention, because that's not me. I'm not great at that. Like I don't mind doing it for you and helping you out, but we really got to get this screen sharing thing worked out so we can have better shows and better quality.
When you're done this, I need you. Okay, when you're done this, I need you to
basically what I'm telling you is I'm too important. I have way too much shit going on to be screen sharing all the time. But I'll do it. All right. It ain't easy being green trophy Metal Gear Solid. What do you need me to go to?
Oh, I said when you just fast forward through these to get to the last slide.
It's not easy being green.
But nothing great ever is.
Good, DN.
Yeah, so the Adidas commercial, he says it's not easy. He didn't say it's not that easy.
It's not easy being green.
But nothing great ever is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Stan Smith.
It's not easy being green.
All right.
But nothing great ever is.
Open up Google, please. I want you to type in something. I'm curious.
Google?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, okay.
Just go to google.com and put it up.
I see it. Google is over here. There you go. Oh, you can't see it. Okay.
No. Oh, okay. Type in Goosebumps Logopedia. And go to it, please.
Wait, I feel like I'm Alexa.
Oh, wait, not this.
Alexa, when you say stuff like that, it's like I feel like I'm Alexa now. It's like, Alexa, type in Goosebumps. I'm now the AI for Sandy Diva. It's like, what happened? Where did my life shift? Where I was the lead singer of Levelhead and a famous rapper, and now I'm just AI for Sandy Diva. You know what I mean?
Go back.
Like, I love it. What's up? Go where?
You gotta hit back. Go back to Google. Like hit the back button.
Okay.
All right, go to the second one where it says fandom, like below, just Goosebumps. You were on TV series, just the books. There you go. Jackie is saying the S looks like a 5. Ah, it does. Does the S look like a 5 to you, Ray?
Yes, Sandy. How does Alexa say it? Yes, Sandy, it does. Goosebumps was made in 1992. 1992 to present. Da, 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 da. It's like, oh my God. Goosebumps was written by R.L. Stine. What else would you like to know?
Just, I can't see the S. Does it look like a 5? I don't remember a 5.
You have a doctor's appointment at 9:30. Just a reminder.
Oh God, that would be horrible. I'd be like, oh. 9:30 on a Sunday morning. What?
Oh, that's good because I thought tonight was Sunday. So wow, I get an extra day in my life now because I was already ready moving into Monday. So like now that it's Sunday, it's like I gained a day. I gained a day of time. It's amazing. In this reality, I'm a day behind. Like I don't even doubt it anymore. You know, like those times when you're like, oh, I thought it was Thursday today and it's like Saturday, or you're like, oh, it feels like a Sunday and it's like a Tuesday. I really believe that you were in a reality where it was Sunday and something happened where like all of a sudden you're in a new reality and it's a different day and you just take the update. You're like, all right, well, I was wrong. Were you wrong about what day it was? Or did we just get switched in some type of time friggin' warp? Seriously, think about it. Like, like why would you doubt yourself? Like, if you're on track and it's Sunday, and then all of a sudden you feel like it's Sunday and then it's Tuesday, or whatever, what the fuck is going on? All right, I just wanted to point that out. You know what else?
Yeah.
There's another conspiracy theory that I heard that I was reading about, that people believe that like it's like the 10-minute theory, like everything, all of your memories, everything, your whole body, everything about you came into existence about 10 minutes ago. All your memories were already on like your brain, like, you know what I mean? Like 60 years of memories, however old you are, 50 years of memories, it all just uploaded to you 10 minutes ago and you came into existence. Everybody.
You're messing with Jackie, who's in Australia, where it is Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. For us, it's Sunday, but it's technically Saturday night still.
Oh, look,
so.
there's the logo bigger. What are we trying to? Where's the bumps on it? There was little circles on it with little bumps, little circles. It wasn't
Jackie,
smooth.
do you remember the little bumps with the circles?
Yeah, you used to rub your finger across. It wasn't smooth like that. It had bumps.
I would look at an actual book. I would go and go to Google Images and look at an actual book.
Okay. Goosebumps. Books. Because if that's the case, then we could prove Logopedia is kind of wrong sometimes.
Yeah, go to the images. Because that's where you're going to see a close-up of the title.
Yeah, I'm looking. I tried to get into it. Here we go. No. It doesn't let me click on things that are worth money. Look.
Some of them are
they look
smooth.
different. They look different, but this is the one I remember. This is one of the ones I read. I remember this one with the hand. So
I don't see any bumps.
Yeah, but it had bumps. They had bumps on them. That's why it was called Goosebumps. That's where the goosebumps were, the little circles.
Hold on.
Come on.
I'm going to look up. So around
Here it is. Oh.
Around what year were you reading them, Ray?
This one. Hold on, I'll show you. This is one of the ones that I read. I swear, that's why I picked it. Whatever year
I understand that, but they reprint them, so you got to specifically look for a year.
This was the first one. This is books 1 through 4. This is what I started reading.
But is that the first edition? That's what I'm saying.
I was reading Goosebumps from the jump.
Okay, but is that print the first edition?
I don't know.
No, because guess what? There's bumps on the older books.
You found it?
They're sparkly, yeah.
Yeah. So why would they take the Goosebumps out of the books, man?
Probably because it was cheaper.
Cheap ass motherfuckers. Always trying to dictate.
That's what I was trying to tell you. They reprint them. You have to go and find the ones from when you were, like the 1994 edition.
Levi will have lost when? Oh, Levi's coming out tonight. I think you're right. I'm gonna go look him. Good call, Five Little Stones. Where,
Oh, we're supposed to have the second moon now.
I don't know. All I know is
they're claiming that they're claiming that a bus size
yeah.
asteroid.
All right,
is
yeah.
gonna be-
Levi's up. You know that was probably them. 5 Little Stones. Is that one of your subs? It's not, right? 5 Little Stones.
No.
Yeah, I know who that is. It's one of them. You're one of them. One of the Mudflood people. One of my peoples. One of us. One of my group. They come in and they help me out.
5 Little Stones is on my channel.
Is he?
Gonna
Is he?
Yep.
Every once in a while, people from the Mudflood community come in and they're like, we want Ray to play some Mudflood. And I know it's them. And they bring up like the thing about me is I always play John Levi. My thing is like, okay, John Levi's the man. He's really cool, right? And we all love him. Like he's a, it's like a cultic thing, like ritual. We all watch John Levy. Some people call him Levy. You say potato, I say patata. But for the most part, is we all love him. He has awesome work, and he has like a cult following. It's crazy, right? And for the most part, whenever he comes out with a movie, a new video, because he's a tough guy to get on live streams. One of my buddies got him on a live stream. He had to send somebody to his house. Like, you can't call him. You can't, like, he figured out where he lived and sent someone to his house and asked him to come on the stream, and he did. But he didn't want to go live. He only wanted to be on a recording. So, like, he makes these videos, all right, on Sunday morning, Saturday night, usually every week. And if he doesn't have time, he misses it, right? He always makes a really good video every Saturday or Sunday night. I'll put his link in the chat. It's always Mudflood. He's a great Mudflood guy. He's one of the pioneers of the Mudflood community. So there's the link for it. All right, let's go.
Week's video, I will propose. In this week's video, I will.
It just came out an hour ago. Okay, I'm bringing you the newest, most freshest, most best Mudflood research in the world, in the entire world, man.
Propose a new theory. I thank you for joining me. I love you all. God bless, and of course, welcome.
Burr, 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 burr.
I want to look at this showcase today. It's part of the app, the little feature at the bottom, the Old World catalog. And these are all things that community members have shared. One of the best parts.
This is great when the community members actually send you stuff, like, because it helps, because like I have a busy life. Anybody who wants to send me something, copcamjunkie1@gmail.com. Okay? We need the research. Whatever you find fascinating, I want to see. Send it.
This is this community tab, and we can see a bunch of subcategories. It's almost overwhelming. It's really, really good. Good snapshot of the old world. And again, it's free with the app. It shows just how vast this body of work is. I'm almost glad all of this was put on the shelf for so long and given a very simple-minded
Real quick, okay, Sandy? The supermoon? You brought up the supermoon, right? It just
No.
registered. No, the
Not
new
the
moon.
supermoon.
No, the little moon that's going to appear in our sky. Sorry.
The second, the supposed
second
second
moon.
one.
Okay, they're saying it's going to be so small that we can't even see it. Now, explain to me, Sandy, why would mainstream media and scientism, the religion with no God, come out and say there's going to be a new moon in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
A new star in the sky. It's going to look like a star. There's going to be a different star in the sky, but you're not going to be able to see it. But it's there. We trust us, just like the globe, just like all the other bullshit we tell you. Now, you know why? Do you know why? Because the Bible says that the stars are fixed in the sky and there is no parallax. And we can tell the time and the changing of times and the seasons and the years like a clock. And that proves that the earth is flat and not a globe. And the globe is a lie. So them coming out with this stupid moon thing is to disprove God, to disprove the Bible, to disprove the flat earth. It's an abomination. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Explanation as far as the mainstream is concerned, but I also worry that it's ripe for misinterpretation by myself and others. Most often I say I don't know to avoid this, to attempt to leave everything on the table. I think a notion in this community is that it was all very beautiful and harmonious. What a wonderful world. And it may have been, and I've said it before, but it may have also been a horrible world. I mean, everything has this perfect symmetry. It's a world of perfection. And as a world of perfection, it's so great. Many of you know I built my house. One thing I love about my house is the imperfections, the lack of planning, and making up for that lack of planning in the finishing stages. Something can always be finished, but if you allow it, it takes on a form of its own. After looking at so many of these buildings, again, I think we see a perfection. Oftentimes, we're told these belong to royalty, and I appreciate beauty and intricacy, but I do think it's a little cold, a little too large. Take this photo, for example. This is fine if you're in a warm climate, but if it's cold out, snowing, this is a stupid building. So beautiful, of course, such good quality, but it's clearly been repurposed. These people are primitive. They've turned these arched windows or entrances into stoves. Makes
Wow.
sense. You don't need so many windows and doors. This is
Wow.
going to be very difficult to heat. At the highest point, my house is 12 feet tall. I built it that way so that I could have a sleeping quarters, a loft, and that's a pretty good feature. Even in a structure like this one that we're looking at, you could have a whole second floor, perhaps 3 floors. But these people and myself would never build such tall ceilings unless you had the ability to recirculate the air, like a modern ventilation system ducting that would move the hot air back down. And there's no doubt, again, that the people do not match the buildings, are merely tourists or squatters. And I really think it lacks soul. And clearly, people could build whatever they wanted. Material procuring and transport seem to have been no problem, but yet everything has this very beautiful, castle-y, Greco-Roman, whatever terms you want to give them, style. Nothing really original. I mean, yes, the features will vary, but pretty much repeating themes. Domes, spires, arches, super, super, super beautiful and intricate. Don't get me wrong. But again, cold. Beautiful yet cold. And I think, and of course I don't know, that there is something slightly oppressive about such a perfect architecture. It seems painstaking and oppressive even to ask somebody to build something like this. Like insulting, pompous, and egotistical, and yet tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Every old world building in every city and nation packed with structures like this. Hundreds of years before our horse and carriage is introduced, is perfected, before the crane, before even the steam-powered implements. And usually we're given short windows of construction for these structures, which is clearly BS. I think they may have taken 100 years to build, and I think they may have required tens of thousands of laborers, and perhaps oppressed laborers who would do nothing but fit stones for their entire lifetime. Now, of course, reminding you that I don't know, these may have been 3D printed. Today you can order small miniatures, 3D printed miniatures of many buildings, cathedrals, usually sold in tourist gift shops. This could be 3D printed. Anything. But I tend to rule that out when it
Hey, what
comes
up?
to buildings with individual bricks or individual blocks. A 3D printer would just make these
hold on.
superficial. They wouldn't go.
What is he saying? Gandalf no longer blinds the orcs in the Battle of Helm's Deep. It's the sunrise now. Was it Lord of the Rings or something? I don't know. Lionel from Thundercaps is now Lionel. Oh, he's coming up with good ones. I don't really know these ones, but I haven't heard them yet. Yeah, I remember Thundercats, but I'm a little bit younger than that. It was like a little bit before my time. I had the Transformers. No, not Transformers. The other one. There was cats, and they were like robots. Voltron. Voltron. That was a little bit after Thundercats. Remember Voltron?
Go throughout the structure. Now they may
That was my childhood, Voltron, when I was a little kid.
have had more advanced 3D printers than we have today. Some people believe that angels may have built these structures. So an angel now is like a spiritual 3D printer. Same thing. But if that were the case, I don't think they would have used materials that weathered the way we see here. They would have used something more like lapis lazuli, or maybe some or pure gold.
Yeah.
Why the hell not if you're an angel? Why?
Yeah. I don't think angels built them. But I think by angels, they mean giants. Nephilim is what they're talking about.
Use a less superior material. Surely the work of angels would not tarnish. And again, I don't think that angels are going to concern themselves with the physical world. That's against angelic principles, unless we're dealing with fallen angels. Fallen angels would be more concerned with the world, with the physical, and less the spiritual. I've said it before, but I love the teachings of Jesus, and I also don't think that Jesus would build structures like this. I think they would make him sick. This is of the world. He said, if you love the world, you don't love me, because he represented the unseen, the spirit within, the spirit of God. And though he started out as a carpenter, he renounced this work and died homeless, if we're to believe these teachings. So again, I lean more towards this potentially being an oppressive world, the perfect world, not a blemish. And because I do this research, I often imagine myself in this world, in a world where nothing but these structures exist. And honestly, it seems oppressive. Even our world seems oppressive to me. Towering skyscrapers, just as imposing and unnecessary. Since I was 14 years old, I wanted nothing but to live in a cabin in the woods. And that's coming from our world. If I lived in this world, I absolutely would want to move to the woods and live in a cabin. And they probably would have called me a witch. I would have left this organized star city. I mean, this is a complete controlled system here, walled in. Again, usually we discuss the impossibility of people in this time period to build like this. Let's really consider what kind of life this is. Sure, maybe it's wonderful, but you're in this city. We see windmills on the edges here. We see the absolute controlling and directing of water, irrigation, crops, and organized living. Very socialist, giant imposing structures, and then just a bunch of regular old housing. It kind of reminds me of the massive building we were looking at in Paris in my last video. A building that took up at least 10 blocks. Just like a giant apartment building. Yes, it was beautiful and ornate and built of the finest quality, hence why it still stands. Do you really want to live in one of those windows? Just one little apartment? I mean, look at this world. Here you go. You just arrived to this city. Where are you going to live? Going to live in this cathedral. Okay, back here you have a giant mansion with multiple windows. So there you go. You're going to rent a room, or maybe it's a harmonious world and you just get a room. Everyone gets a free room in these hotel-like buildings. No, thank you. I don't want a room. Again, I'll go out and build a cabin. No wonder these people are all standing around looking stupid. What are you going to do? Just going to stand around. You don't know what to do. There's no jobs because the world is already built. You're happy to get a room, and then what? Boring. Come out and stand in the street in the snow. Maybe take a stroll down to the cathedral, offer up a prayer. Look at this thing. It's scary. Yeah, I think so. I think this is dark. Perfect, yet dark. Beautiful, and yet unsettling. Why? Even if it was a machine generating power from the ether, an old, used-up machine that's been cooked out from the last reset. Unnecessary. Again, I get all my power from 3 solar panels that just sit in the sun. I could move them under my arm. What is this really for? This is not to pray. This is beyond any anyone's needs. Okay, let's just say it was producing as much power as a modern power plant. Great. Okay, how many do we need? And these might be the most insulting buildings. You need a building like this to create laws, to govern the affairs of people? Totally insulting. Totally ridiculous. But what about in the old world? What about the people that really built it? If it was a machine, great. Okay. What about the people? What about the needs of the people? What about individual housing with some cozy feel? Here we go. A free energy fireplace. This is it. This is your cozy interior. Curl up by the fire. Oh, this wasn't made for burning wood. Okay, so you just toss a little chunk of radium in here and it begins to glow. So now you're just going to curl up around the glow of radium, and that's great. That would be just fine, but it's not cozy. I'd rather sit around my wood stove, hear the crackling of the imperfection and quite possibly inefficient burning of wood. So I don't know, maybe some of you find coziness in this old, cold world, but personally, I don't. As an artist, I see the beauty and the perfection, and I also see a type of imposing dark rule. Right now, I'm going to propose that we may have been slaves, just like we read in the Old Testament. We begin as slaves to the Egyptians, to a great but also potentially corrupted people. And I think we are the meek. We have inherited the earth and we don't celebrate it. Perhaps there is wisdom in the erasing of history. I've learned in my own life that I can have great successes if I don't talk about my plans. And is that what we're seeing here? Are we the product of a people that have been set free from oppression and we don't even know it? What if you freed a people and didn't tell them? Now, I think a reason for this could be if you want to control the people, if you have freed them, but now you plan on controlling them. It's not really a pure liberation. It's just swapping rulers. And I think that this is more likely, whatever the case, an effort to obscure the existence or knowledge of the past occupants of this world. A great proof to me is a building like the Call Building in San Francisco. The original, an old world skyscraper, is destroyed in a fire, and they rebuild it and renovate it through the years. And what we can see is the original floors were huge, built for a giant people, a skyscraper built for large people. Again, the overly built structures that would be difficult to heat and cool with their tall ceilings. And when they renovated the Call Building, they added more floors. They shortened each floor. And we would probably find this narrative repeated, but I think this is a clue. The people were not much different than us, just a little larger. And after this reset, the atmospheric conditions may have changed, and giant creatures.
Okay. I think Sandy told me that. You there? Sandy? Unmute, mute. No, she's muted. She said we got $10 from Dave Newsom. I don't know. Dave Newsom? Dave Damo? Is that who it was? Well, thank you. Thank you.
Mute. Oh, I couldn't unmute forever. I could not unmute. It's from DN. It's on the screen.
DN.
Look.
Oh, DN. That's cool.
See, it's on the screen.
Yeah. And what's 25? Is that you got 25 too?
No.
Oh, that's earlier. I don't know what that was. All right. So $10. Yeah, $10 must be something else. All right, moving on.
Thank you, DN.
May not have fared
That's
as
great.
well. Even around the time of the World's Fair,
not
humans
Dave the Demo.
and their babies were not faring well. Hence, the need for inventing the incubator, helping infants breathe and develop. Now, this is not necessary today. In some rare cases, yes, but this may have been not too far after the cataclysm, and the conditions became more favorable as time progressed. And I should stress that there was a lot of ordinary structures. And even these old apartment buildings, the ones that look modest, are here too soon. Here we see a horse and wagon in the forefront and a completely built out city and in ruins. If we look at the brick here, we can see that it's in absolute ruins and yet built with these super tall
30
floors.
people watching.
It's to
30.
say that the world was not too different. People surrounded by elegance, but ultimately living in similar conditions, packed into buildings made of brick. I guess a city is great if the people are great, that's all. Would I want to live in one of these cubicles and walk these streets? I don't know. It depends. If people are having a great old time all over the place, then yes. But if
Hey,
everyone
Creek
is just
Mary.
rushing to work, to and fro, busy, no thank
Parody
you.
Bear.
Again, I'll retire to the country and listen to a stream flow. Here we go. Pick an apartment. What are you gonna do?
33.
This
We're going up.
world
Post.
I mean,
33.
It's so
Post.
perfect and yet
Illuminati
so
confirmed.
depressing. I mean, I'm just sharing my thoughts. Some of you might say this is wonderful. I would love to live in one of these apartments.
34.
In a concrete
Post
jungle,
it.
an old
Post it.
world
It's going up.
concrete
Let's keep the
jungle
numbers
for
going up.
your
Let's go all the way up to
pleasure,
500.
Really seeming like a hive colony.
Post
And I
it.
could be
Tell your
wrong,
friends
but
and family.
I am stretching my mind this morning.
Call
I mean,
the
go ahead,
others.
plop yourself in someone's shoes in this world. See how you feel. Plop yourself in this world. What are you even doing here?
Get the
Some
fuck
people
outta
ask,
there.
why would the Native Americans live out in nature when there were cities
Oh,
like this?
girl,
Really,
we
the cities
girl,
were
we
just
share
a
the
big
same
mess.
timeline.
Even the ones that were in good shape. To occupy these cities means rebuilding.
Nancy!
And doing a lot of cleanup. Much
Jared
easier to
Jaguar
pitch a
says
teepee
hello.
by a stream and hunt deer. Much easier than involving yourself with this. Just looking at the aftermath of this catastrophe should be enough reason to not engage in this city again. But I think what is certain is what we do discuss week after week. These are not the builders of these cities.
Yes.
This is not our
Yes.
world as far as the architecture goes. And fast forward to today, and we still can't get it right. We still can't produce buildings like this. We can't even house all of our people. And if we can, we're not interested. I mean, I should say those that are in control. I think what's certain in this old world is that money was not an object. There wasn't.
Yeah, we covered the Lindbergh baby. Did we cover Shirley Temple earlier?
I've covered it before, yes.
We covered the Lindbergh baby earlier.
No budget. And in our world, that's all it comes down to. Our world creates homelessness. But this past world may have also. It's unlikely that they would just let any person off the streets move into any one of these buildings.
Look at that one. Look at the. All right, so we got. So let's take this in. We got giant portholes. Look at that. Boom, boom.
That would be nice, but I'm sure it wasn't like that. When we see how perfect everything is, it seems unlikely that the system of control would be any less perfect. And maybe we are better off today than we were, at least as
Wait up.
humans
Back then
in
they
this
had
past
motorcycles
world.
like that. They had double. Oh no, it's all right. It's just one. Is that a double motorcycle?
That looks like
I
a
can't
tandem
say.
motorcycle.
Maybe this was a glory period where we inherited this world from our oppressors and would be allowed to just freely wander around for 100 years before a new form of oppression would take hold again. So for now, I think I've ranted enough.
All right, later. Get out of here, cheesecake.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about some of these defensive fortifications in North America and some repeating patterns that I came across that I thought you might like. So should be interesting. So let's get into it. Now our journey here today starts with the historic Fort Wood, and it is notable because the Statue of Liberty happens to be sitting on top of it, and I'm sure almost all of you have seen images of this fortification, but we're told it was built in 1811. I think it's older.
Nice.
And we're also told that the statue and the pedestal were built in 1886.
Okay. Okay, so Sandy,
Yeah.
have you covered this? Have you covered this as a Mandela effect? You have, right?
Statue of Liberty?
The pedestal in the Star Fort, like how it never used to be there.
Yeah, it also used to have. I've covered. See, I don't cover things that other people covered. I find new things.
I get it.
So like, I've covered like on the grass. There used to be stars and moons and all sorts of crazy stuff on the grass. I've covered the fact that the Statue of Liberty has gained like 150 pounds and looks like a man. Like the body looks like a man. Let's see. I've covered that the face is Lucifer now. I've covered that the shackles are also Lucifer. I've also covered that there's windows where there were not. There's stairs where there were not. I've covered all sorts of stuff that with the Statue of Liberty.
All right. So what? Yeah. So don't you think it's a little funny that like the mud flood research falls into the same thing?
All the time. All the time. The presentation that I showed.
Oh, nice!
On your show last night.
I got a $10 donation too from Deanne.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you, Deanne.
Thank you, Deanne.
God bless you.
The one we showed last night on your show
Yeah.
is a crossover. It's about what I believe are batteries all over an island from thousands of years ago.
Yeah, thank you, Deanne. I love you, man. Deanne's been my sub for a long time, and that he's been a supporter, watcher. He's always around. He pops up. He's on. I think he's in. Where are you? Like UK, right? You're not in America, right? I know you're not, but I forget what they said you were. But he's definitely. I think he's in the UK, somewhere around there.
I'm not sure about the.
I just appreciate you guys being here this time of night.
Yeah, exactly. I just appreciate you being here. UK. He's UK-ish. I'm not sure exactly where. Europe-ish.
Europe-ish.
1911. I think it's older.
Oh
And
yeah,
also
he got the
called that
first
statue and the pedestal.
He has the first T-shirt, and I have his dog, a picture of his dog as a background somewhere on some of the streams. His dog was wearing the T-shirt.
Oh.
UK, yeah, UK.
Built in 1886. Now, I tend to think the pedestal is older. I'm not sure about the statue, but I want to focus really on the pedestal and the fortification because I think that in between the construction of these two structures, whenever they were built, I think there was a destructive event that is not in our history. And what is also of note about this pedestal is it was constructed in part, one of the building materials was this type of cement referred to as natural cement or Rosendale cement, the location in New York State where it came from. And this cement can be found to have been used with the Brooklyn Bridge and, as mentioned, this pedestal. And this type of cement, it is associated with a lot of the structures that people are questioning in North America, largely from the 1800s. It turns out a lot of them were using this cement. Even the use of it, a lot of people forgot it was even ever used, and it was rediscovered in the 2000s and reverse engineered. And I have a whole video about that. Even the statistics for the use of this cement in the 1800s, turns out no public statistics were kept. So a very murky history indeed. There are some construction images.
Alex Jones is shilling vitamins. You are all great.
Drawing from a magazine.
I don't know where it is.
The one on the right
is that one of your subs? Is that one of your subs?
Which one?
Alex Jones. He has a wrench.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a new person. I've never seen the name before.
They have a wrench. How could they be new?
I don't know. That's why I saw the wrench.
I think this is a fraudulent image. That's just my opinion. I do believe that there have been these two phases. I talk about it all the time. You had these star cities, these fortified walled cities. Then there was some event. A lot of these places got partially or fully buried. We're told in the case of Charleston that it was intentionally buried. And then what gets built on top are a lot of these structures dated to the late 1700s.
Look, under Charleston, there's brick buildings under the ground. You see that?
Yes, I do.
How would a building get under the ground?
I know. They claim they built on top. Why would they do that?
Mud flood proof number one. They don't build foundations out of brick. Okay, I'm making mud flood proofs tonight. All right, just like flat earth proofs. Mud flood proof number one. You heard it here first. I'm Boston Ray. and that's my slice of the mud. They don't build foundations out of brick. So if you see a brick foundation, it's not a foundation.
1800s, like this Charleston City Jail, and they happen to be using this natural cement. So that's why I'm interested in that natural cement. So I think the pedestal is older than they're telling us, but I think the general flow of events is something like this. You have the Roman Empire, what we call Rome, and then there was an apocalyptic event, in my opinion. And then at some point after that, you had the rise of these star cities, star forts, walled cities, fortified cities. And then there was another destruction.
And they look like cymatics. Pay attention here. That's what we're going to get into.
Event, and again, both of these not in our history. And then you have the rise of these old world buildings, the Tartarian buildings.
Okay, so we have Rome. Looks like this. Star forts. And then the rise of Tartarian old world buildings.
So that's generally how I see it at this time. And our history has been reimagined largely. So I just wanted to give you a visual.
Our history has either been reimagined or it's shifted in. There's Ellis Island right there. Liberty Island over here on the left. Ellis Island on the right. Liberty Island on the left. You can see the Star Fort is right there with the on Liberty Island. Now, this is a Mandela effect for me because I'm Sicilian and my great-grandparents are Sicilian. My great-great-grandparents, my mom's grandmother or something like that. I don't even know how many grandparents back it was, but they were old. And I went to visit them in the north end of Boston. And they're Italians, Sicilians. Well, actually, I don't know. Are you? What are you, Sandy? You Italian? Are you Sicilian?
Yes.
All right.
Oh no, I am part. My dad's from.
All right.
My dad's family's Sicilian.
So your dad's Sicilian and your mom's Italian?
Yes.
Have you
They're
ever
all
heard?
Italian though.
Have you ever heard anyone in your mom's family or your mom even arguing with your dad and say you're not a real Italian because you're Sicilian, you're black?
No, and my dad is not. He's as white as white can get.
No, I'm Sicilian. I'm Sicilian and I'm white, right? My skin is light, right? But the real Italians from up north, like Avellino, right? They're like redheaded and blonde and stuff.
Do you understand? That
And
that's like
they
you
call
saying
us
the real Americans from up north.
No, they call themselves the real Italians. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, right? But they call us.
My family's from all over Italy.
They say that we're black, okay? They think that we're black and we're not real Italians.
Well, I don't think they mean us. We're actually
The Sicilians,
American, not Italian.
The Sicilians, us, Siciliano.
Never stepped foot there, but
forget about it. Gabagool.
Well, there, but if you even go less than a half a mile away from Liberty Island, there's Ellis Island, and its history is fairly interesting because
so anyway,
there's also some
what I was trying to say was
buildings
my great grandmother came from over the boat, and I talked to her, and she said they sailed from Sicily on the boat to Ellis Island, where the Statue of Liberty is, and then they came from New York, from Ellis Island to the north end of Boston. That was the route that they took. They got here because they were still here. I visited them on St. Anthony's feast day, and it was wonderful, and they made me a pizza. So what I'm trying to say is a Sicilian pizza, a square pizza, okay? Giant, those are Sicilian, okay? The square pizza. It's wonderful. Save it and heat it up the next day. It's still good. Beautiful pizza. So what I'm saying is what they do is that's what they said. You think that they would like tell me, like if they didn't go to Ellis Island, then they wouldn't have made it where they wanted to go. They knew where they were going. They made it to where they wanted to go. They made it to the north end of Boston. They knew how to navigate the ocean. If they say that they went to Ellis Island where the Statue of Liberty is, I believe them. The Statue of Liberty is in New York. Liberty Island is in New Jersey. New Jersey. So that means the Statue of Liberty isn't even in New York. It's in New Jersey or on the line or something.
Including this
Wake up!
former immigration
Wake up,
station.
people!
I believe it's a museum now. Once again,
My whole neighborhood thinks I'm probably yelling for them to wait. It's like 4 in the morning. I gotta tone it down.
Construction, which we're told was, I think, 1907. There was a great fire on this island, which burned a lot of structures completely to the ground. And why that's of note is because there was another fort on this island as well called Fort Gibson, and portions of it were uncovered in 1992. We are told it was intentionally buried using landfill beginning in the 1890s, but apparently nobody can quite agree as to where the landfill actually came from. So I just wanted to point this out because you have basically this period of fortifications, and then there, in my opinion, there was a destructive event, and that's where we have these stories of a fire and land reclamation, and then you have these buildings. So you see that a lot, and you can observe it with these defensive fortifications. So now let's go to the West Coast and talk about Fort Point in San Francisco. Now, this is one of these, it's considered, I think, a third system defensive fortification built in the mid 1800s, we're told. Prior to its construction, there was a Spanish fort called the Castillo de San Joaquin. And we're told that the cliffs on which this fort stood were leveled. As a result, nothing remains of this fort today. So again, these two phases, and I think there was a destructive event in between. Where things really take a turn, at least for me anyway, is looking into Fort Jefferson again. Again, very popular fort, 16 million bricks. But I wasn't aware that there are actually two types of bricks used in its construction. And once again, we're told it was largely built over a course.
Wait up, there was two types of bricks? And that means you sure that like one of the bricks didn't melt and change into a different type of brick and now they... Come on, man. There was different types of bricks. There was different sizes, different colors, different cement mixtures. Bricks are not all red. I know most bricks are red, but there's yellow bricks. There's so many different kinds of bricks. I have bricks for days.
Course of approximately 30
every
years
color.
In the mid 1800s, and we're told it was never finished. But when you really look into it a bit more, there were two types of bricks used. Yellow bricks were placed, we're told, before the Civil War from Pensacola, and red bricks were shipped from Maine during.
That's the Pensacola Brick Company, right? Pensacola. Yeah, we have a brick company here in Pensacola. That's where I'm at. And I've been looking into this. I've been doing research.
In the Civil War. So why do I think that's interesting? Is because this upper level of bricks is the red bricks, again, which we see with a lot of these Tartarian buildings, right? So I'm wondering if this fort, the lower portion of this fort was pre-existing, and then there was the destructive event, and then the people that came after just kind of built on top of a pre-existing fort. Again, purely speculation, and it's because of this pattern that I keep observing. And another reason why is because when you look at some of these old maps, I think this is like from the 1580s,
Nice.
some of these old Spanish maps.
Nice. This is a good
off
one.
the coast of Florida, some of these maps show what I would imagine is a six-sided structure with the...
Yeah, oh, look at that. Some of the maps show a star fort or something in the water, underwater, or above water, maybe. Off the coast.
Tortugas next to it. And Fort Jefferson is a six-sided fortress in the Dry Tortugas National Park. So that's why I'm wondering if this same pattern applies to Fort Jefferson, because they're telling us this was completed over the span of about 30 years. But I'm wondering if it's two separate phases, actually, both older than we're being told. But again, that is my speculation. And even if you go approximately...
This is where the storm hit. It came in right here. It was almost like they made it down here. It came in right here. It hit like right in the pocket. Like, boom, like the arm of Florida grabbed it. And then it went up. It hit South Carolina most. It hit Florida too. Somebody got crushed in their car in Tampa. and died on the side of the road.
Approximately 70 miles to the east of Fort Jefferson. If you go to Key West, there's another fort, Fort Zachary Taylor on Key West, and you can observe these two phases again with this particular fort. Today at Fort Taylor, one can see that there are at least two different types of bricks used in the construction.
Oh, so wait up. The meltologist would definitely tell you that this was melted because it's all like, you know, oh, that's cooked. You can't tell that that's cooked. No, they use two different types of bricks in the construction. That's all. Nothing to see here.
Of the fort, and we're told that there were shipments of bricks and granite from New York, and they even mentioned ancient impermeable limestone was used.
Oh,
I'm just wondering if the same.
Wait up. The bricks didn't melt into limestone. They actually use limestone in the construction.
Applies here as well. So this is something I'm going to keep looking into, but I wanted to pass it along to you guys. And to finish up, speaking of this natural cement that I talked about earlier in the video, courthouses. You know, we talk about these courthouses all the time, and a lot of them have been demolished or have gone through transformation. And this courthouse is no different. The Napa County Courthouse, which is in California. And this is how it used to look. And we're told it was constructed in 1878, and it's lost its cupola. They were doing restorations on this courthouse.
It's beautiful.
Recently.
That's a beautiful. Wait up, hold on 1 second.
That the outer walls.
I can pause it. I will.
Consist of masonry wall assemblies covered in this Rosendale cement, this natural cement. Which.
Look at this one. This is a courthouse. Does it look like a courthouse? The one on the left? If I didn't tell you that was a courthouse,
no.
Constructed in 1878, do you believe that? In 1878, what do we have? Horse and buggy?
That's so small.
But we built it with a horse and a buggy, and no electricity. Like no, maybe if we had electricity.
That's nothing. That is nothing. You know the buildings in Philadelphia are older, right? That's so small.
No, not the one on the right. This one over here with the big ass.
That's still small.
Oh, I know. Sandy, I know. In Boston, it's like crazy, right? But this is probably, I don't know. Where's this Napa Valley? There's not much here. But the ones, because you know why? Because it floods a lot. Is this Florida still? It's because it floods a lot. And I don't know where the Napa Valley is actually. I have no idea. But it's all, you know, in some places
California.
They don't. All right, well, they don't look as old. But they are old. It's just that they don't have the winters that we have with the snow and the sleet and all the bullshit that comes and ruins the buildings. Their buildings still look nice, some of them. But I know what you mean. They're way bigger. But they don't build, they fell apart there. It's all, it fell down or it got buried.
With a lot of these old world Tartarian buildings. So I thought that was pretty interesting because, again, this is on the West Coast, and we don't get a lot of information about the use of this natural cement on the West Coast. But
West Side?
So I just wanted to add that here at the end. So
Me
I
too.
think that's about all I got for you for today. I do want to give
Nana, I told you not to call me here when I'm at work.
For all your help and support. It's greatly appreciated.
I told you not to call me unless she's locked outside the house.
Thank you as well for all of your help.
Well, I know y'all ain't trapped outside the house because all y'all got is a landline. No, Nana, that's the dog. No, Nana. Don't put the dog in the laundry, Nana. Nana? Nana? Well, that dog's pretty fast, right? Should be okay. All right, how I look? All right, let's start this thing. Howdy, brick lovers. This here's Cooter, and I'm down here at Cooter's Brick Emporium. And I'm here to tell y'all, and I'm here to sell y'all brick. Y'all need to get down here right now, because we're having a one-time special, year-long weekend Brick Off Bonanza. And we want you to brick off too. Down here at Crazy Cooter's Used Brick Emporium, we're smashing brick prices so we can bring and pass the savings on to you. Down here at Crazy Cooters. Okay, I bet y'all want to see me smash some prices right about now, don't you? We'll watch. Smash, half price. Smash, 1/3 the price. Smash, 4/16 the price. Do you even know how much that is? Well, I do. Here at Crazy Cooters Use Brick Emporium, we aim to please you, to find people of this here citizenry. That's why we have wonderful payment options. Listen, y'all gives me the money, then I gives you bricks. Money, brick, money, brick, money, brick. Till it turns into a money brick. What the crud? That's crazy! If you come on down right now, you're gonna get yourself some Mary Jo's Stink Be Gone kitty litter, and we all know how well that works, don't we? And these Uncle Olympus fried chitlin bits. Mmm. Let's see where I'm at on this. Come on. We're going to edit this part. That's a nice long pause there for you. Okay. Now, Crazy Cooters, we got cardboard brick. Look at the size of that brick. We got foam brick. Don't know where my foam brick is. Fail. We got hollow brick. We got paper brick. That's crazy. We even got rock brick. I don't even know what that is. But it's for sale. Hey, everything's for sale down here. Shit, I'll even sell you my raccoon. Seriously, you want to buy my raccoon? Down here, Crazy Cooters, we got apricot bread. Go while you want every day. So come on down the long dirt road, out by Junker's Garage, across the street from Shelby's Taking Break, and take a turn at the old lady sitting on the bus stop, and then y'all go down past the line of rusted cars, you know, and to get yourself some real faux brick. Town Cooter sent ya. That's me. Crazy Cooters. Use Brick Emporium. How's that?
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
It went off the screen.
Oh, I think there was more to it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah. So I got the Philly buildings up, right? But
okay, but before you start, I just want to say thank you to Major Facepalm. I don't know who that is in the chat. It's probably a different name. But thank you to Major Facepalm.
But before we get into the Philly buildings, I want to watch one more video. One more. I just seen, you know, after what we covered last night, this video was uploaded. Boom! I want to check it out.
Okay, but like I said, while that's playing, just peruse them and see if they're.
No, we're gonna go.
Why show something that isn't?
We'll go over them. We'll go over them. They look interesting. Those are good buildings. You'll see.
Okay.
We're going back to Antarctica, crew. I had to. Something was calling me there. And hopefully my fucking evidence will pop up here. Here we go.
Probably drugs.
Yeah, I don't know, Morgan. It's a pain in the bum for me to get it from the chat back here at this point.
I told you to stay away from drugs.
Can't help it. And not all of it.
I can't take it from that chat though.
Covered in ice and snow.
Back
And
here.
I just want to get that across to people.
Okay.
Sometimes they got pyramids in them. On them.
So the meltologist is saying that Antarctica isn't covered by ice and snow, and they're showing pyramids in This is supposed to be pyramids in Antarctica, I guess. Let's go.
Hey, Ray.
Sometimes they got melted brick structures.
Pause for 1 second.
Go ahead.
So I don't know if you know this, but WikiLeaks, someone released pictures of Antarctica on WikiLeaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to send them to you too.
All right.
Because
if you can get Morgan, whatever's Morgan's talking about, if you want to get it for me, I don't know. I can't do it.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Pyramids. Where are they?
Sometimes they're called glaciers, and sometimes they're called this and that. And glacier is just another name for all these compacted buildings that are flash fucking frozen. Yes, they are. They've been melted and flash frozen, and they're falling apart down into the floodwaters. That's what's going on.
I know that voice.
Verse image Google search, and we're going to look for our pyramid picture in Antarctica, and I don't see any in the visually similar images.
Wait, there's no pyramids in Antarctica? Is that what Beach is going to say? I don't know. I heard there was pyramids in Antarctica too. Let's see what it.
Okay, we've got some here. There's our image right there.
Oh, there is.
There.
Right.
And we'll open on the first one. Oriental Institute brings ancient Nubia to Chicago. Okay, what's that got to do with
Wait. That's a picture. The picture they're showing people is an ancient pyramid picture that they brought, an exhibit they brought to Chicago. And they're telling people it's pyramids in Antarctica. Hold on. If that.
Here's our picture. Nubian pyramids of the Meroic period circa 100 BC to AD.
Shame on you, meltologist! Shame on you!
150 at Gebel Barkal. This photograph was taken by a member of the University of Chicago expedition to Egypt and Sudan in 1906. The Nubians copied and adapted many forms of Egyptian art and architecture and built more pyramids than did the Egyptians. Okay, so there you go. And let's see, official wiki indoctrination page, Nubian pyramids. Nubian pyramids were built by the rulers of ancient Kushite kingdoms, the area of the Nile Valley known as Nubia, which lies within the north and present-day Sudan, the site of 3 Kushite kingdoms during antiquity. The capital of the first was Kerma, 2500 to 1500 BCE. The second was centered on Napata, something like that, 1000 to 300 BCE. The third kingdom was centered on Meroe, 300 BCE AD to AD 300. The pyramids are built of granite and sandstone. Heavily influenced by the Egyptians, Nubian kings built their own pyramids 1,000 years after the Egyptians' burial methods had changed. In Nubia, pyramids were built for the first time at El Kura in 751 BC. The Nubian-style pyramids emulated a form of Egyptian private elite family pyramid that was common during the New Kingdom. There are twice as many Nubian pyramids still standing today as there are Egyptian. 40 of the pyramids were partially demolished by an Italian treasure hunter, Giuseppe Ferlini, in 1830s. The Nubian pyramids are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And there you go. I'll leave these links. Let's see. Wide view of Nubian pyramids, Meroe. 3 of these pyramids are reconstructed. Also, we have reconstructions. And I'll leave the links to this in the video so you can do your own research. Let's look on Google Maps. And here is the pyramids in Egypt. Let's drop down, see what we can find. very deserty. There's a pyramid. There is more pyramids. There's the pyramids that were in the picture. Looks like they've been torn up a lot. Very interesting. Okie dokie. Let's come back out, see if we can drop down any more. I don't know if this is the same. Okay. And we have a little pyramid. I'm not seeing any red brick, but maybe my eyes are going bad and I am going freaking blind, because the meltology numbnuts will say, oh, that's red melted brick right there. That's melted red brick.
Yep.
Well, they also told you these damn pyramids were in Antarctica. That is Egypt, Sudan.
Shame on you for listening to them.
And there
Your
is
fault.
Antarctica. They say they were here. So Fervent Heat on the Spartan Red channel said that that picture was of pyramids in Antarctica. Not saying there are not pyramids in Antarctica. There probably are pyramids in Antarctica, but these ain't them.
Okay.
I'll leave you with
I get it.
drone footage of.
So there probably are pyramids in Antarctica. He's not saying there is or there isn't. He doesn't know. But the ones that Fervent Heat and the meltologist showed you and said these are pyramids in Antarctica, wasn't it?
Actual pyramids in Egypt, so you can enjoy them and you can go and do your own research. Pull your heads out of your asses, people. These people are fucking lying to you.
They're lying.
Biggs out.
We're gonna hop on and give us some comments, and I'm not AI. I don't need none of that to write these lyrics, cause that shit is so whack. Yo, like a heart attack. Gonna come back and just bang it. Sing it. Yo, I just really know that I can bust my flow any night and day. Yo, so tired of the weak sauce, I need better. Gotta grade it up like I do with cheddar when I'm making my quesadilla. Gotta just have your soul and just feel what I'm gonna do when I sing it through. Keeping it so true, that's what I do. Andre, bringing the freshness to you. Whoa, here we go, what we do, cause I can get so high with a spliff and a fire. Whoa, cause my only desire. Listen to the music as the Rastaman sing. All of the goodness and the joy that we bring. Burning Babylon cause we praise King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion, Rastafari. Whoa, whoa, here we just wanna go. Yo,
how low does it go? How many levels under the ground? How low does it go? How many levels under the ground? Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt. Ooh. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt. Ooh.
Ever notice the mountains of buildings melted, smelted? Well, I say whoever smelt it, dealt it, helter skelter. When the plasma sun hits, you better yell to help you or run for shelter. Be part of the revolution. If you're not the problem, you are the solution. If you're not the solution, you are the problem. If you don't want none, don't start them. Boston Ray got many names, many channels, plenty handles, many platforms. Can you stop that beat for a second and bring it back for 'em? we're going platinum. You're saying space is a vacuum, that's dumb. I'll flat smack any globe for even ass guns. It's a controversy, the people's conversing are never worthy. It's another worldly. Can you zoom in on the horizon and measure for me? Soon you'll see the earth is never curving, it's clever wording. Boston Ray, have you lost your way to the pot dispensary? How much did it cost today?
Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt. Ooh, ooh. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt. Ooh.
Melt down. Watch the buildings melt down, 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 down. Watch them melt down to the ground. Listen to the sound of the Rasta man when I come straight to your town. Portland to Japan, you know who I am. Got Lucille and I don't give a damn. Green eggs and ham, well, let me come and tell you about the mountain, the buildings. Everybody coming back and wanna hear what I'm feeling, yo. Let me tell you what I say. 9/11 should be a holiday, cause we got to see them towers, them melting away straight in front of our eyes. Reveal the disguise, no time for compromise. Yo, let me just take you back in time, when I used to write my rhymes, listening to Tupac and even Kid and Play. But I don't play. Whoa, watch the buildings drill down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down, 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 down to the ground. Whoa, watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the buildings melt down, 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 down. How low, low can you go? Let me tell you, it goes way down, down, down under the ground. I've been underneath the city of Seattle. Did that little tour, yeah, it was really cool. And I ain't no fool, so let me just take you all back to the school. Yo, got my bat Lucille, and I'm ready to debate while you sitting in that watching on the plate masturbate. I don't understand, it's just too late for any of y'all intellectuals to come and select what I say. What I wanna do is play, make good music today. Hey, so here we go once again. Yo, down. Watch the buildings melt down. Watch the towers fall down. Watch the towers fall down, 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 down to the ground. 9/11 that day.
Okay, so we are back. We have Antarctica. This is allegedly on WikiLeaks, so I don't know, man. What is it, Julian Assange? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I believe anything on WikiLeaks. But anyway, what is it saying, Sandy? Explain it to us. I have no clue.
I've been talking. I didn't realize I was muted.
It's okay.
I said yes, allegedly uploaded to WikiLeaks. I cannot verify. So, no, I'm serious. I can't verify.
Yeah. So what? So what is it trying to show us? Like,
well, you're gonna see some things
okay,
that, like waterfalls that shouldn't. You know, it's Antarctica. Waterfalls.
All right. So what's this? This is supposed to be real photos from Antarctica.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's supposed to be allegedly.
So a final experiment is supposed to be taking people here. They're so full of shit. It's not real. Don't follow them. Just don't even pay attention. Just ignore them. They'll go away. That's what I say. All right.
Yes. So that's a massive wall of ice right there behind it. Can you see that? Can you see the ice?
Yeah.
Straight back. Yeah.
In the back. Yeah. Okay. There's an ice wall. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Keep
what are they saying? What are they saying?
Okay, so again, these were released on WikiLeaks as photos from Antarctica. This area doesn't look frozen at all.
I wish they could really prove this one way or the other. Like, how can we prove the pinpoint where this is from? This looks like.
And that's what I'm saying. Allegedly, I don't know.
It looks like the Rocky Mountains in Colorado.
Yeah, it doesn't look that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look frozen at all. That's why I'm saying I can't verify. That looks like a city. That looks like a city to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's interesting that they're doing this thing called the final experiment, where they're like trying to get flat earthers to involved in this friggin' debate and put nonsense with the trolls on their friggin' channels, and the trolls. It's all controlled opposition anyway by the flat earthers. I know it is. Nobody in their real life goes around and defends the globe. Like, okay, if you, Sandy, if you believe in the globe, I'm not saying you do. I'm saying, like, you say you're a normal person that goes to work and you don't know about flat Earth, and you just.
Are you saying I'm not normal?
No, I'm saying I know you look at flat Earth, but what I'm trying to say is, like, people that that go to work and they just don't know about flat Earth. No one, they've never been exposed to it. They've never seen it, so they just, you know, they believe in the globe. Well, it's like. I lost my train of thought. All right, moving on. Well, what was I talking about again?
I don't know, because you went on a tangent. You were talking about the pictures. Okay, stop. Look at this. There's penguins. There's grass and waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
There's still snow, but there's ice. There's a glacier above there, but there's grass and a waterfall. And that is definitely glacial water. You can tell by the color, that beautiful blue color.
Fuck. Sorry. Why would that come up on my thing? I'm sorry. Something crazy just came up on my TV. Like, well, like I'm watching YouTube on the TV, right? Like, because I'm trying to follow it, right? And the stream changed all of a sudden and went black, and I was like, oh, it must be a commercial, right? You know what it was? It brought me to the new Insidious movie. Right, you know that horror movie, Insidious.
Oh my god!
And it's fucking scary. It's like 5 a.m, and I'm looking at my TV, and this real creepy guy, and he was like in 3D. He was like staring at me, and I'm like, "Whoa, what is that?" Oh, it's the movie Insidious, you know, and it was supposed to be the live stream. Jesus, I don't watch that.
Wait, did you know that there was a Starry, Starry Night song?
Oh man,
Ray. Did you know that there was a Starry, Starry Night song?
I don't know. No, how's it go?
I don't know. Conspiracy says Starry, Starry Night is one of my favorite songs as well. Maybe people are confusing the song with the pic. Definitely not. I've never heard of the song.
No, I never.
That just blew my mind. Blew my mind.
Yeah, show us what you're talking about. What is it? A picture from the song or something? I don't know.
No, but go back to the penguins for 1 second, please.
All right.
So, Jackie, it's not the penguins that are supposed to be there. It's the grass and the moving water that I have a problem with.
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was talking about earlier now. I remember what I was talking about. The final experiment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no one's going.
You're muffled. What did you do?
No one is going to Antarctica. Nobody. Bullshit. All right, that's all I gotta say. Moving on. Oh.
Well, you missed the last picture then, because someone went. We'll see.
I don't know. What I'm saying is, like, we need to prove this. I don't believe this. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to prove somebody was there.
All right, let's go.
Well, no, that's also assuming right there. Yeah. So it's a statue of Joseph Lenin. It says at the bottom. You can read it if you'd like. Let me hide Jackie's comments so you can read it.
It says erected by the third. So if this is really there, it was put there by the Russians.
In 1958.
Maybe. I don't know. But the thing is, like, I just don't know. You know, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to release this with it to solidify, like, this is in Antarctica. People that know that this statue's really there, like the Russians or whatever, they're like, this is how we can prove it. We have a picture of the statue that's there. And, like, then they mix all these pictures in and, like, this is WikiLeaks. So, yeah, Julian Assange's like, I don't know, dude. I don't believe this shit. But whatever.
I got to see it for myself.
So what building was this again? So this is in Philadelphia.
It's called the Divine Lorraine. It's a hotel. Well, it was a hotel. It's now a mint, I think they said it was. I don't know. It was a hotel and haunted. It's got a, you can Google it. It's got a huge, long history.
Hold on. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Watch.
You might put hotel, because it'll probably say it's a mint now. I would type in history.
I got it. Okay, the Mint House, Divine Lorraine Hotel. All right, so let's see. After years of decay, Philadelphia's first radically integrated hotel. So this is when racially. This is when they rebuilt it. Let's see.
No rebuilding project here in Philadelphia is getting more
NPR, you're going to get us in trouble.
No. It's news. It's news. It'll work.
It's NPR.
What's NPR?
NPR, PBS, the National Geographic Channel, they all copyright.
I play this type of stuff on my channel all the time.
Maybe it's because you're not playing the video. Go ahead.
The 1890s late Victorian high-rise was long owned by the beloved Father Divine, an African-American spiritual leader and peace activist whose flock lived in the hotel. It became the city's first racially integrated hotel. For the last 15 years, though, the building became as blighted as the neighborhood around it. It was abandoned. It collected trash and graffiti. But now it's covered with scaffolding.
You know, there's such a mystique. I've been doing this my whole career, and I've never seen anything like the Divine Lorraine.
That's developer Eric Blumenfeld, who bought the building in 2012 and with private and public money is leading a $44 million restoration. We met up at the Lorraine and asked, why is this hotel so important?
You know, this building was teetering on demolition for about a decade. And to me, it was kind of representative of what this city is going to do. It's like we were at a crossroad. And if we could not salvage such a beautiful piece of history and architecture, that made a poor statement on the future of Philadelphia.
There seems to us to be some irony that this was an interracial hotel at one time, and now this is becoming a more gentrified interracial neighborhood. But there are
This
some
is just
dissenters,
like the wrong.
people who
That's all
worry
they
that
focus
the
on, I
rents are
swear.
going up. They can't afford to live here anymore. That this is going to become a completely white neighborhood, which is
Talk about the
just
building,
opposite
not the
of what
neighborhood.
this hotel once stood for.
Yeah, well, Robin.
No, I know. I'm just looking at the photos. Look at it.
There's the photos on Google are much better. They have photos from back then. They have
No.
It was,
I know. I'm gonna get to them. I'm here. I'm gonna go to photos.
I'm
not looking for. I'm not looking for photos. I'm looking for the actual construction of the building. When
NPR
was the
is
building
the
construction? How was it
CNN of
constructed?
radio.
Oh, I know. I was just trying to see what they were saying. I wasn't like, it's all right. You'll be fine. I do it all the time. They're gonna either if they give you shit, just clip it out or just fight it. One of the two. You can't walk on eggshells, Sandy, your whole life with these people. You gotta.
No. I just don't like them. Is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, you gotta be the boss of your. You know what I mean? You gotta be like the mob boss, like the mud mob, like the mob boss of your life. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Keeping in mind, which one of us was offered $1,000, turn on memberships, and enter into a group?
Yeah. But you didn't. But to keep in mind, they dicked you around because they knew you were preoccupied. All right. So this is the standing on the corner of the broad Fairmont Streets in North Philadelphia. Is a building that is historically significant on a number of different levels. The Divine Lorraine Hotel, formerly known as both Lorraine and Providence Hotel, was designed. Here we go. By architect Willis. This is what I was looking for right here. It was designed by architects Willis G. Hale and built between 1892 and 1894. So it was built in 1892 and finished in 1894. 2 years? Fucking years. It took 2 years to build this in
Look
1892.
at the detail on the inside too.
We
It's
only had
insane.
horse and buggies. Ken, could your stonemason uncle build this in 2 years? Dean HD, could
No,
you build
gotta show
this?
the inside.
I
The
know.
inside will make you say no.
We're gonna get to it. Could you build this in 2 years?
That's a different building.
What? Oh, all right. Well, I thought you had pictures of the inside. Oh, you want me to get them?
No,
Okay.
you gotta go get them.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll get to that. All right. Both location of building. I want to finish this. All right. The building, there'll be more lies here now. Once you find one in the story, this building has holes in the story, I can tell. This is one of them. The building originally functioned as apartment housing of Philadelphia's wealthy. All right, so they're saying it was built by 1894 to house wealthy residents, the rich people. No. I don't believe that either. I believe that the rich people lived there because they inherited the building because it was very nice. Both the location of the building and the architecture itself reflect the changes that were occurring rapidly in the city of Philadelphia, the country at the time. North Philly of the 1880s attracted many of the city's nouveau riche. What's nouveau riche?
New rich, new money, new money. But listen,
new money,
no,
new money.
But listen.
Wait, hold up. My nickname.
Article.
All right, why? My nickname was New Money in high school. Why?
They're calling it North Philly. Just know in Philadelphia, anything north of City Hall is North Philadelphia, and anything south of City Hall is South Philadelphia. But really, Center City's in the middle. Like
it's not North Philly.
City. It's
Dude,
literally
so they're
about 5 blocks from City Hall.
They're completely lying. North Philly, it's not in North Philly. It wasn't built
North
in
Broad
3 years.
Street, but it's 5 blocks from City Hall.
Nothing in this is true. All right, ready? Rich people didn't build it, and it was probably living there. All right. Industrial Revolution. Lorraine was a place of luxurious living, providing apartments with new amenities such as electricity. So these ones were new amenities. This was when electricity was new. Get it? They had just put electricity on the block. In addition, imagine that you'd be one of the rich people that lives in the best buildings that just got brand new electricity, the first person in the whole Philadelphia to get electricity. In addition, the building boasted its own staff, eliminating the need for residents to have private servants. They even had, I don't know, private servants. I don't want to say it. There was also a central kitchen from which meals were delivered to residents.
Okay, wait, there's a comment on the screen for you.
Yeah.
Manchester Unity building in Melbourne proved to me they had been there for 500 years at least.
At least. So that you think that was a 500-year-old building. All right. The Lorraine apartments were also an architecture feature prior to this period. A majority of Philadelphia buildings were low-rise, generally being no more than 3 or 4 stories tall. Not only were their construction materials and techniques not capable of supporting taller buildings, but also imagine the inconvenience of the many flights of stairs one would have to ascend in order to get higher floors in the absence of an elevator. No elevator. You'd have to walk up the stairs every time. Look how big that building is with no elevator.
Could you imagine wanting to live in the penthouse with no elevator?
Oh, so
I guess if they have help in the building to do it for them, I guess. But still, you still have to go up and down the steps to get to your place.
And it says here, check this out. However, around the time of the Industrial Revolution, improvements in the building materials made taller buildings possible. The Lorraine, at 10 stories tall, was one of the first high-rise apartment buildings in the city. An earlier high-rise apartment building was also designed by Hale, which was built at 22 Second and Chestnut Streets in 1889 and stood until demolished in 1940. So he built a building, allegedly, another building at the one at 22 Chestnut Street, like this one, but similar, 1889, and stood until demolished in 1945. So what's that? 1890 to 1945? What's that like? 45, I don't know, 55 years? You would build a building like this in 2 years just to leave it up for 55 years and then knock it down?
I don't understand why they knocked it down. It was a beautiful building. I loved that building.
I know why they knocked it down. To rewrite the history and hide the truth, and hide God. In 1948, the building was sold to Father Divine, a.k.a. George Baker, a Reverend Major Jealous Divine. Father Divine was, I don't think we have to read all this, but that's what I wanted to get out of it. Okay. So let's see construction photos. Boom. Is there any construction photos? So there's no actual construction photos. Look. All right, let me show you. Let's look it up. DuckDuckGo works better for mud flood. Let's do this.
I would just say Divine Lorraine construction photos because they do have. You got to get inside the building. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. It takes time. You can't rush through this stuff. Mm-hmm. Construction photos of the Divine Lorraine. I need to see if it comes up. Okay. So what are they showing us? You see what I typed in, right? Construction photos of the Divine Lorraine. Let's see. Do you see any construction photos? Like them building them? Look, is there anything that looks like they're building them?
I'm looking on Google as well, and I don't see anything. And I
Anything?
even typed in the year 1892, and I'm going to try 93 and 94.
Interesting. There's no photos of it being built, but it was built in 2 years. You'd think they would have at least one picture. They don't even have any pictures of it in scaffolding. Let me see.
There is a picture of it built in 1894.
What do you mean?
Like a picture of it just built. Okay, I'll email it to you. Oh, I'll give you the link. What am I doing? I'll just give you the link.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if DuckDuckGo has him.
Here you go, Ray. It's in the private chat. I'm putting it there now. There you go. That link has a picture from when it was first built. You can tell because it's all flat and empty around it.
Well, I haven't ever seen anyone else cover this building before, Sandy. So now that me and you just found that it's probably fake, right? Well, like, you know, the story, if any other channels cover it, we did it first. Anyway, the Lorraine Hotel. You're the one who figured it out, Sandy.
So go to the link.
Yeah.
You got to see his picture.
Okay.
There's nothing around it. That's why I know it was just built. There's nothing.
Yeah. Vintage Philly, built 1892. The Lorraine would later go on to become the Divine Lorraine Hotel in 1948. Currently alive again. And what? They're trying to say this is when it was first built? Yeah,
Well,
but
they're saying it's 1890. Wait, that's interesting. Why are they saying it's 1892 if it took 2 years to build? Like, how could that photo be 1892? It has to be 1894 if it's complete, right?
yeah, that's what it said, right?
No, that is definitely after 1894, right? Oh, no, those are telephone poles.
I know,
Those
right?
are telephone poles.
Well,
I thought
you
it
know,
was
like,
electricity.
are the streets cobblestone there still? You see that?
No, they're paved over.
They're
But
paved
that's how
over.
it looks in Old City. That's
So
what
we
I'm
would,
saying. That is the cobblestone.
So to figure out what year this is from, we have to look for when the streets were actually cobblestone. Because you know what they do? They could take a photo of it like recently, if it looks like this, and make it black and white and make us think it was old. And
Can you
put a
zoom in on
filter.
the people? There's people in front.
I know. I don't see any horse and buggies. There's a lot of people. You can see the blurry ones here. That's people that are moving. There's people hustling and bustling. So it's
Well,
not like
if they're
it's completely
moving
empty.
and they're blurry, then that's definitely an old camera. It's at least prior to 1920.
Yeah. All right. And what year are they saying?
They're saying 1892 in the post, but
dude, there's no way we built this
whatever it
building in 2 years with a horse and buggy, and no
top?
And no cranes.
I don't remember that on top. It looks
no-
like an HH on either side. 4H.
And
like
look
the
at
4H club.
look at this giant lightning rod on the roof. Like, you think that's a lightning rod or Antiquitech and antenna? And what are all these, like, you know,
wires? There's wires all
They
attached
said
to it.
they said it was the first one to feature electricity, so maybe they needed a lot of wires to get it going back then.
Maybe, yeah, because the telephone poles are at ground level.
Also though, if you really want to pick this one apart, why is the skies completely whited out? We can't see any clouds, anything in the sky. What, there wasn't a cloud in the sky that day? There's no smog. There's nothing. It's just completely white. We can't see if there's any airships. What do we have in the skies at that time? What don't they want us to know?
I will say, I took a old-fashioned style. We had to use black and white film photography class. And it is hard to take photos of the sky with the clouds, but not that hard. But then again, my camera is a lot more, it was a Pentax K1000.
Well, the fact that
it was a 70s camera, so.
The fact that this is DuckDuckGo now, so we check Google. Oh, here we go. This is when this is scaffolding on it.
That's when they changed it.
When they remodeled it. Okay, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
And then so there's so
I would Google historical
here's
photos of the Divine Lorraine. Historical.
Yeah, we can. I mean, it's not going to do anything. It's
you
not going to
gotta
make
see
any
inside
difference.
this
It's not going to
place.
make any difference. All right, let's do it. All right, and then after that, this one will take off. Historical photos of the. It's gonna give us the same ones. Watch. I've done
You're
this.
spelling divine wrong. Maybe that's why. It's D-I-V-I-N-E.
D-I.
Yes. I think so.
I don't know. I thought I was right, but it said I was
The
wrong.
hotel, I think, I think it was D-I-V-I-N-E.
It don't matter. It knows. All right. Anyway. All right. This is old historical photos. This one's probably got something that you can see. All right. So up top we got a scrub chartreuse. Why can't we see what you can see? Whatever was on there is kind of scratched off.
Gone. There's nothing there.
No, I can see little. There's bumps. There's a bump there.
But there's no words.
Yeah, but there was something there at one point, is what I'm saying. You could tell. They scratched it off. They scrubbed it off. Okay. You know, these type of columns always remind me of Yakin and Boaz.
What's that?
The Twin Towers, the whole ritual. I don't know. We can't get into it. Yeah.
Whoa, check out that. I've never seen that.
What?
I've walked by this building. I've never seen the metal rung ladder on the side wall for, I guess, a fire escape back in the day. It's between the two sets of windows. Yep.
Yeah. You know, sometimes when you're there in real life, it's so sunny, Sandy, that you can't see it. And then when you take a picture...
It's also... It could have also been hidden by the triangular arches or something.
Well, here's the inside. Or... Yeah, what's at the basement?
Everything was ornate and carved.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I wish you could find some black and white photo, like search inside historical photos inside the. Because they had parties, they had New Year's Eve parties. It was like the hotel in whatchamacallit. Oh, what the heck's the name of the hotel from The Shining? I can't think of the name.
Oh. I don't know either,
like
but I know what you're talking
for
about.
the elites of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Because all right, here we go. Boom. This is the inside. Here's one. Here's a black and white one.
Oh, that's just the hallway to the rooms or the lobby.
I'm looking. Here's one. Something.
Overlook Hotel. Thank you, Oiler Greg. Like there were paintings, there were sculptures, like the whole place was just, and they wanted to tear this down.
Yeah, I get it. Oh,
coffered ceilings.
What am I sharing right now? Oh man! All right, I'm losing it. All right, here we go. Here's something inside nowadays. They did it over. They made it look nice. Oh, what do we got up there?
Coat of arms.
Yeah, but do we even know what this means? Why do we have coats of arms?
Why is there a merman next to the coat of arms? Like it's like a person and then water underneath, or tentacles. What is next to the coat of arms?
Up there. I know, up top. It's like
what
sirens.
What is that?
Sirens. Male sirens, whatever that means. So basically, it probably means Atlantis or something like that. But listen, why would we have this on our building? If we were to design this building, Sandy, if you were going to be an architect Sandy Diva, and you were going to design a building, you would put statues of like Mandela effect people that you love. You might put statues. You might put plaques in there of like people from the chat, like that you really love, that support you, like Ken Rotman or Dry God Spellweaver or Oiler Greg. You might put his picture up there. But why would you do this? This is nothing that we were ever taught about in school, right? Nobody can tell me with a straight face what this is and what this represents. Why would we have it in one of our finest hotels in the city of Philadelphia, one of our biggest, most beautiful cities that we have left of old world architecture? Why would we have this type of symbolism? It means nothing.
Can you zoom
it means
in
nothing
on that?
to us. Yeah.
Are you able to zoom in on one of those gold things? Because Ken is saying
that's as far as
griffins, or no, Drygord is saying phoenixes or griffins, but I don't see wings.
No, it has two arms.
I see
arm. It has Yeah, it's this. They look like sirens, but I don't know. I don't know what they are.
I mean, the face kind of looks like a gorilla or something. And then it looks like they're wearing like Roman soldier garb. They have arms. And then they don't have legs. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's tentacles. I don't know if it's water.
It's something that they never taught about us in school. That's for damn sure. Here's
I have
another
no
one.
idea what that is, but they're definitely wearing Roman soldier.
So this is a postcard. A postcard.
That's the ballroom. That's not. What the heck? Oh, Broad Street at Fairmount. Okay.
What's this one?
Bigfoot's maybe conspiracy. Maybe,
Yeah,
but
I
there's
was
no
gonna
feet.
say Bigfoot. I was gonna say Bigfoot. Sasquatch.
But there's no feet. That's what's blowing my mind. Like, look at the stairwells. Oh my gosh, everything was so beautiful when it was in its heyday.
Yeah. Well, you know.
But I know you don't want to focus on the other ones. Just show them really quick. Oh, that's also one of the arches on the side of the building.
Or we can save them for tomorrow night. Like, well, then we'll give us something to look at and something to dig at. Because I want to go at them. I want to look at them. Like, we already debunked this one. Like, look at all those bricks. Okay, it's all made. The whole building is made out of bricks. You see it? It doesn't look like it because it's different color, or it looks blackened, like it was in a fire. And inside it's a red brick, and they're all degrading, and it's almost like, you can just tell they're breaking apart, crumbling, falling down. It's falling, you know. But think about how, like, if we had to stack those bricks up one by one, we had some people doing it. Could we do that many bricks and make it like that in 2 years? I mean, 2 years
There's
is
also
what,
carvings too on the outside.
600 days. Yeah, well, I don't think those are carvings. What they do, how they make those is they put them in a mold, and then they put them up and cement them up there. But imagine how would you get it?
Mold.
You still got to get them up there. They're heavy. They don't have cranes. Remember, they didn't have cranes. Okay.
Yeah. I love this building. So what I'll do is I'll find pictures of the inside, the ones that I was talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
exactly
like.
What you're looking for,
I'll find them.
But
because I just want to show you this building because it's beautiful. I cannot believe they were going to tear this down. I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
But it is supposedly haunted. That's another thing.
Well, this is the building. All right. So that's the Divine Lorraine. I don't think they built it in 2 years. I think they're full of shit. I'm Boston Ray, and that's my slice of the mud. I don't think we built it. I think they inherited it. I think that the rich people had it for a while. I think that part's true. But for the most part, we don't know. All the buildings have histories. Their histories are longer than ours. They can't cover up all the histories in time. When you look into the building's history, you find the truth. I'm Boston Ray. That's my slice of the mud. Are you ready to get out of here, Sandy?
Yeah, I mean.
I want to.
It's
5.
You got it. Your kids are going to be up soon.
I know. I didn't get any sleep. I didn't get any sleep. So, oh, that's great. I won't be able to sleep. They will wake me up. What's up, Voynick? How you doing? Me and Voynick are gonna change places. I'm gonna see how he looks down there. I'm gonna grow my hair like that, and he's gonna cut his hair like mine, and we're gonna trade passports. I'm gonna go to the Netherlands and live, and he's gonna pretend he's me in my house and stay with Michelle and the kids and take care of them for me. I'm not worried. I trust him. He'll be a good dad for my children. I am going to go and live my life in the Netherlands where I can just smoke pot and just in Voice House where it's beautiful. He has a nice porch, second floor. He'll take my spot in Florida. Now, he was going to move to Boston. I don't know if the deal is still on. Now that I'm in Florida because I don't know if he likes the environment. But it's tropical. Boy, you'll be happy here. Thank you.
I always
to true kings. Well, that's done. I can retire. It has come. All good things come to an end. I had fun. I really enjoyed our time together, the good and the bad ones. I would never change a thing. Quit asking. If you really want it, bitch, you can have some. I'll sell so many records, I'm going platinum. Honey, don't get complacent, you need to take action. When we look back on the past, I hope we can laugh some. At least my kids can watch in the long run. I hope you all stay and listen until the song's done. I know when you listen, it sounds like something's gone wrong. I hope we made a difference, this is the last song. I know when you listen, it sounds like something's gone wrong. I know we made a difference, this is the last song.
To say, but here's one more verse, then I'm on my way. Every day, well, we're rocking it every day. From the streets to the beat, yeah, we're bringing the heat. I say, every day is a good day when you hold a vibe with Andre and Boston Ray. The true kings, Lucille swings hit you in the head. I thought I warned you, I'm a real natty dread. I thought I said all I needed to say, but here's one more verse, then I'm on my way. The sky is red, the sink is pink, purified water, so I have to drink. Oranges are purple and apples are blue. Bananas prove we're in a simulation, and so do you. Acting like an NPC, you best get a clue what you want to be. Every day, every single day, every day. Whoa, every day, every day, whoa, every day.
All right, we're gonna play a couple songs to get out of here, because my kids are waking up. But real quick, Sandy Diva has her electricity gonna get shut off. Her lights are gonna get shut off at her house. She needs some donations.
For like the temperature control,
some
that's more
support,
important
please.
to me.
Yeah, because she needs it for her temperature, but also so she can live stream for you. That's why she loves live streaming for you. She needs a few bucks to pay the thing. It's not the end of the world. It's just money. She needs it. All right, please help support. That's all I gotta say. Her links are there. What are you? Cash App, PayPal.
Yeah, there's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo.
Her links are in the description.
Ko-Fi.
If you send me a donation for her on my Cash App, on my PayPal, specify that it's for her. Say this is a donation for Sandy. Say, and I'll give it to her. Straight up, like no problem. All right. But like write it for Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah, on the description when I ask you what the donation is for, you can send it to me because she has PayPal. I have Venmo, so I'd send it.
I do too.
Oh, you have Venmo. I have Cash App. You
But
have
they
them all?
know you.
Yeah,
I
either
do.
way, I can send it over to her. I didn't know you had Venmo. All right.
I added it because you made me.
Yeah, you need them all. You need them all because you know why, Sandy? Like someone might have a few bucks on Venmo, or they might have a few bucks in Buy Me a Coffee, or they might have a few bucks in Cash App, or they might have a few bucks in PayPal. And if you don't have every one of them, they can't give you the money because it costs them money to switch it over to something else. Or like they can't get it off the card or something because they can't, So you gotta make especially when you're not monetized on YouTube, for those people out there, you gotta have all those type of ways of getting donations because it's the only way you're gonna ever get anything. Sorry.
Wait, there's some. No.
Yeah.
There, it's okay, but
I pressed it back.
there's a message on the screen for you, and
oh, thank you.
No one did that for you, so we're doing it right now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Ray.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Nobody did do that for me. That's awesome. You're the best. But yeah, so Voice says he can't send money to the US. It's crazy how impossible it is. He's in a very strict country. DN says PayPal will do it. I don't know. Yeah, he says fuck that, DN. All right. I don't know. DN's in the UK, Voy is in the Netherlands. They're both in foreign territory from us. So
they have different laws and regulations and all that stuff.
Yes. But you know what? Can we go now? I'm going. You're gonna all right, I'm gonna play 2 songs,
yes.
then you play your outro and we'll scram, okay?
We'll be back tomorrow night, guys, after Shifty Sunday.
Yeah, all right. So she has Hebrew, Shifty Sunday on Hebrew. And then
Jeremy Orr now. He goes by Jeremy Orr. He changed his channel.
Jeremy Orr is Hebrew?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Jeremy Orr. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll jump on there with you. I don't know. What do you guys do on there? Is it fun? So if I'm not with my kids, we'll see how it works. We'll see what happens.
We talk Mandelas and politics. So.
No, I can't handle politics. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm okay. I'm above the politics. It's
more like memes and stuff.
I know, but
it's not like serious.
I don't give them any of my energy. Okay, this is how I feel, and you can feel it whatever way you want. When a politician shows up at your door with a clipboard and a suit on and a suit and tie, and they come into your part of town, and you have no idea where these people are from, where they came from, what are they doing there, what do they want? Well, treat them as if you would when a Jehovah's Witness or a Mormon shows up. It's the same fucking thing, okay? And get them out of there. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Do you ever have one of those days? One of those days when you just don't even want to get out of bed that day. So you just lay in bed. One of those days where you just don't even want to wake up. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do a damn thing. Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. I just want to live again. Sometimes I just lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. I wish there was a way to test if the sun were 93 million miles away. Just ain't believing it. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes, and close my eyes.
I'll give a damn about your programming, man. You don't know know me from a ham sandwich. 9/11, yeah, we know the man planned it. I studied Earth, and the Earth ain't a damn planet. Austin, tough to do a dab with no dab stick. But yabba dabba do, Ray, your rhymes are mad sick. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick. And you'll never ever see a rock flow like Mad Rhymes of venom. Attack 'em with the pen and end. There's no pretending. You my friend till the end. Truth is, you wanna know what the truth brings? Me, these raps in accordance with my mood swings. So stay stuck in the past, cause I'm moving on to new things.
Sometimes I just wanna close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. I just wanna live again. Sometimes I lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. I wish there were a way to test if the sun were 93 million miles away. Just ain't believing it. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes, and close my eyes.
First and foremost, we'd like to thank Jah, our mothers, for giving birth to us in this wonderful community. We love you. Jah bless.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy, what have I done to you?
The earth is flat, man, I'm calling up Batman. We waking up the people and bringing it back, fam. The earth being flat is a provable fact. It's time to let them know how we know that. Water always finds its own level. Believing in the globe, you're worshiping the devil. Thrust and combustion don't work in a vacuum. It's a pressurized system, just one little crack through. They tell you it's fact true, but nobody asked you. It's garbage, a crapshoot, it belongs in the bathroom. What type of sun-lapse footage do you got? The sun goes away and turns into a small spot. Dinosaur bones are crushed chicken bones. You might as well shut up and listen though. It's disinfo and misinfo. It's a mission to keep the public misinformed. Come on.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy, what have I done to you?
Still will be your friend. Even when you're weak and your knees will bend. You got me wheezy and sneezy and easy then. I'll try to get some sleep again. We pretend we didn't know where we would end when we began. Even more when your days are too long and your life is boring. Looking in the mirror telling yourself it'll be better in the morning. It was like wholesale and a half sale and half sale and a wholesale. Until you got so confused you wound up saying no deal. Hey, nice merch, you got a promo code? He just put the chat on slow-mo mode. And man, I just don't know no more.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to
Why'd you leave me here, just like Tommy? What have I done to you?
Now sing it with me, come on.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here, just like Tommy? What have I done to you?
Check, check, check. Yo, here we go. About to bust my flow to the canon in D, so sit back and relax while I take you on a rap attack.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you?
Where did I go? I don't really know, but I'm here today just to bust up my flow. I'm on a mission, making all y'all wishing that I didn't be your competition, cause I am blessed, no need to stress. Oregon is the place where I rest on my rock stone pillow. About to be Willow, going to the Oregon Reggae Fest so I can blaze up the high-grade trees all day. Up in the breeze, that's just what I say. Down near Eugene, gonna split your spleen with my bat Lucille. Don't think that I won't, cause I will, cause I know the deal.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here, just like Tommy? What have I done to you?
Truths, and you know that it's frightening what I come to say, like Negan when he smashes Glenn's head. Okay, yo, burn him Babylon with a big smile and glow, cause I don't need to hurt you, no, cause I spit my verse. I'm out tomorrow, okay, and we'll see a brighter tomorrow. No need for sorrow, so gonna go and borrow this verse, cause it's so
Tonight. So is Morgan Isabella Live 2.0. We also had, I'm still scrolling, guys. We had Dean HD who jumped in. And, seeing the same names. Oiler Greg was here. Dry Gourd Spellweaver. I'm trying to think of the names who were here earlier because I can't see anybody. I got Mr. Super who was here earlier. GT 1982 Mustang. Mr. Super, give me a call after the show if you're free. Creek Mary, I can see some of you, but StreamYard only shows me a little bit. Dave the Damo's here. Ken Rotman is here. Let's see. Voice here. Let me get to Ray's channel. Let's see if I can see you that way. So we're getting the view from while they're sleeping. All right, guys. Well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. I will be on Shifty Sunday with, unless he cancels, because he's been doing that a lot. So I will be on Shifty Sunday. It's Jeremy ORR. That's the new channel name. And after Shifty Sunday, we're going to be going live here. So please keep an eye out on the community posts, because that's when I'm going to tell you we're done. We're going live in case you missed Jeremy's show. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. And if it's daytime for you, have a wonderful day. Let me just find my outro. Everything moved around on me. Oh, this is not good. All right. Good night, guys.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing about a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?